Ah. Deep in the shadow.
Hey, happy Wednesday and welcome to Wellness Wednesday. I am your host, Georgia Girl, and I am a Everywoman. And today I just want to show some awareness for Alzheimer and brain disease and dementia. If y'all know what that is, put a thumb up in the chat. Hey, Sherry B. Hey, Miss Key. Hey, Panagatis. I will be coming on camera in a little bit. If y'all know what Alzheimer and dementia is, put a thumb up in the chat. I just want to see some purple hearts up. After I do a little of my commentary, if anybody want to come up and share some insight, because this is what's going on. My mom deals with dementia. I hope I don't get emotional throughout the show, but I will be talking about what is Alzheimer and what does it does to a person, and how you can care for someone, the things that you can cope and try to uh, help your loved ones with. And I also will allowing you to connect down there. And I want to just have a brief little moment to my mods down there. If you're a mod down there, because I chose you to be one. Um, if you've been rocking with me, you know what I like over here and you know what I don't like. If you see anyone coming in my chat being disrespectful to me, anyone on my panel, anyone in my chat, you don't even have to ask me. Get rid of. I try to have an olive branch over here. I have my door. You see that door right there? I said my door is open to everyone. But everybody can't come in your house. So my mods know what I'm about over here. I'm about positivity. I'm all about lifting myself and others. And like I said, I might have some enemies, and then again, I might not. I don't know. But whatever you are to me, I pray for you. And just don't come over here interrupting my chat because I would not do that to you. So I'm going to get into my commentary. And as we go, Mars, if you see anybody down there that you want to connect with, you can drop their links. And when you go drop their links, make sure whoever link they drop, you go to their channel, leave them a genuine comment, let them know you went there. But I'm finna get into my commentary, and I'll probably be on maybe an hour or whatever. All depending on how the floor of the chat going. But that's how we gonna do over here because I had a good live on Sunday. I started out doing my positive thing, then the devil came in tried to be busy. But one thing over here, I'm not shaking. I won't let that devil shaking me. So y'all saw a lot of my dream team members came in. If they pop up, just know they be in the bushes. I have those snipers in the bushes. They'll pop up in a minute. So if you see dream team flooding my chat, it's just because someone might be working, and then they always got their eye on Georgia girl. So just be remembering that, okay? And if you're sharing me out, I will make sure I put your link up first. Whoever's sharing me out, I will make sure your link go up first, and we will go as follow. So I hope everybody's doing good down there. So I'm going to get into my commentary. Thank you, Sherry B. I don't know if you can drop your own link. I may have to go get your link. Thank you for sharing me out. And if anybody share me out would be good. Do everybody know what Alzheimer's is? June does show awareness for Alzheimer's and brain disease. I had to educate myself, and I'm educating myself more and more about this. You know, a lot of people say this is the old folk disease. And one thing I want to tell everybody, respect your elders. Because we're going to get that one day too. We're going to get just where some of these people are, like my mom. She's 83 years old. I'm praying and asking God to keep blessing me to see 83. That's why people need to be careful how they treat people because you go get old too. So everybody, I'm not saying y'all in my chat are disrespectful. There are some disrespectful people out here to older people. And they are human too. They can't help the way that they are. And I hope I live to see 80 and more. You see what I'm saying? So I'm finna start talking about Alzheimer. What is Alzheimer? I have put a few clips down there in my box down there, so I will read them as follow. And if anybody that got someone that deal with Alzheimer, you can come up and tell me, how are you coping with it? Is it complicated for you? And I will share how I feel about Alzheimer and dementia. And I can share things where I see my mom going through. I thank God for his many blessings that he keeping my mom around, even though she go through what she go through, but God knows she's still here with me. But my first thing is you got to know what Alzheimer is. You got to know what is the meaning behind Alzheimer. And they said, how many Americans have Alzheimer's disease? It's an estimate there, but experts suggest that more than 6 million Americans aged 65 and older may have Alzheimer's. Many more under age 65 also have the disease. Unless Alzheimer's can be effectively treated or prevented, the number of people with it will increase significantly. Its current population trends continue. This is because increasing age is the most important known risk factor of Alzheimer's. You get it as a certain age. Like when I got this inflammatory arthritis and stuff, I used to think it was an old time disease. Let me tell y'all, you can get anything these days. It don't even have to be an age on it. But I'm gonna read. I got another clip I'm gonna read to let you know what is Alzheimer. It deals with your brain. Alzheimer's disease thought to be caused by the abnormal buildup of proteins in and around brain cells. One of the protein involved is called amyloid deposit, of which form plaques around brain cells. The other protein is called tau, the deposits of which form tangles within brain cells. It's dealing with your brain. And these right here are some kind of symptoms that you have. And hey, everybody, hope everybody's doing great down there. This is my commentary for today. I'm doing awareness for Alzheimer's disease. That's why I want to see some Purple Heart. The purple represent Alzheimer's disease this month and brain disease. These are some symptoms of people that dealing with Alzheimer's. These are some symptoms right here. Consumption time, location. Some people like be confused. Sometimes they might not know where they are. Difficult completing a task. Yeah, some can't really, they can't really do the things they're used to do because it all affect. Hey, Miss April, how you doing? Good to see you. I was over there in your chat. I enjoyed your commentary. I was just getting prepared for this live here. Y'all, this is Miss April. Y'all welcome her. I'm sure everybody know who Miss April is. Miss April, I'm just showing some awareness on Alzheimer's disease and dementia. Are you familiar with that, Miss April? And I also want to shout out the ones that doing the prayer challenge. Y'all make sure y'all go and watch those videos. Leave them some comment. Let them know y'all enjoying those prayers because I really have enjoyed those prayers. And I have been sharing the prayers out on my community wall. Once I get all the prayers shared out, I will put them all in a playlist and I will put it on my community wall and people can go over there and see every prayer that everyone did. We're on day 3 right now. But today I just want to show some awareness for Alzheimer and dementia. Miss April, are you familiar with Alzheimer's disease and dementia? My mom does with dementia, so I will be sharing some insight on that. When I show awareness over here, it's things that going on in the world today. It ain't nothing I'm making up. It's something that's going on. So could I put some purple hearts in the chat, please? The purple hearts represent awareness today. And I like to do a lot of awareness over here. Every month I try to show some type of awareness. Either I come up with a t-shirt. I didn't make a t-shirt for this. I just wore purple today. So y'all will see me with some purple on. But each month I try to do some awareness, whatever's coming up in that month. So this right here is just symptoms of showing what his Alzheimer's is. It's difficult completing tasks during the day, misplacing items, difficult solving problem, memory loss, poor in judgment, unfounded emotions, withdrawal from social activities, trouble with images and spaces, difficult with words. These are some of the symptoms right here. Hey, Panama, good to see you. Good to see you. That's my sister Panama. I'm feeling a little bit better, y'all. If y'all haven't seen that live, Panama had me up there trying to sing, y'all. I shared it on my community wall so y'all can go there and see me over there trying to sing. I'm gonna be ready for the next time. I wasn't feeling my best, but I did want it to go over there and show her that I did love her show, and I did my little whatever I did. I did sing my little song. She had a good show, so y'all make sure y'all go watch that live. Y'all see a girl up there trying to sing. So, Panama, are you familiar with Alzheimer's disease, dementia? I was putting some purple hearts up showing awareness. Can y'all see some more purple hearts? Because my mom does deal with the early signs of Alzheimer's. She's in the stage of dementia right now. And I just want to come on and show some awareness because June is Awareness Month. We love you too, Miss April. Miss April, are you familiar with Alzheimer? Do you know anybody that suffered with Alzheimer? And I want to open up my panel. If anybody want to come up after I do a little more commentary, I want to open up my panel and make them see how people are coping with people with Alzheimer. How do you feel about it? How does it affect you mentally? Because I'm gonna tell y'all, when I finish doing this little commentary, I'm gonna tell y'all what I feel and how I feel seeing my mom like that. But I thank God daily that she's here with me. Y'all can connect down there. Y'all can go get each other links. Make sure when you connect down there, go over there, watch a video, leave them a genuine comment. Make sure you connect with them the right way. But these are just some of the symptoms of people that are dealing with Alzheimer's. That's why I said people should respect their elders. You know, a lot of people, I have noticed how a lot of people like to bully older people. They like to make fun of people. See, they don't know what it takes for people to get out of bed every day. They don't know how that person might feel. So don't never feel like you're not gonna get old. You know what I'm saying? Don't never feel like you're not, it won't happen to you. Because we all gonna get old. Enjoy those few while you can, because we all gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful to be 53 years old, and I will be 54, and I'm praying that God continue to keep me here. You know. Hey, Miss Lady, say you good to see you. You lost your grandmother to Alzheimer? Wow. I mean, yes, because they said it's treatable. It is treatable, but you know, it get worse in time. It get worse in time. I'm just sharing some insight on it. Y'all make sure y'all connect down there. Make sure y'all go watch some of those prayer challenges. Shout out to Miss April Showers. Shout out to Miss Key Kitchen. Shout out to Frank Shorts. Shout out to Anointed Prayers. Shout out to Miss Lady T. Dixon. Shout out to Ann Her for the Dream Team. Shout out to Tracy. It's somebody else. Miss Marie Holiday and myself. We have been doing the prayer challenge. We on day 3. We just been sharing some words of comfort to someone. Because you never know, someone might need that word of comfort. Because those prayers they shared this last couple of days, I have been reading them and they have been making me feel pretty good. So I have shared those on my community wall. Y'all make sure y'all check those out. Y'all can connect down there. I don't know what mod want to take that responsibility. It can be 2 mods can do it. I just don't want to be, I don't want it just scattered all over the chat. We got to do it in order. So if you're a mod down there, if you want to drop everybody link, I see Sherry B is already doing it. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and leave a genuine comment and make sure you let them know that you're there supporting them. And remember, mods, what I had said. Y'all know who come over here and we know who don't. If you see anybody, it's suspicious that not been coming over here. But I know if you're new or not, but you know what I'm saying. I do not want my chat to be interrupted with devils. So get them out. You ain't even got to ask me. Get them out. And we're going to go like that. I try to open my door for everybody, but you can't let everybody in your house. You can't let everybody in your house. But they bring those demonic spirits. But I'm willing to give an olive branch to anybody because everybody can change, you know? But it got to be up to you as a person to want to change who you are. There's one thing I would not do to Sherry B, Miss April, Miss Lady T, Panama, and Miss Key. I would never go to your channel and interrupt your live and talk about you or anybody in your chat. That is very disrespectful. I would not have it over here either. So my next thing I'll be talking about tips for caregivers and family members with dementia. Reason I'm doing research on this because, like I said, my mom, we just recently got her tested, and we was wondering, you know, what my mom was going through, right? Because sometimes I hope I don't get emotional before I get through talking through this. Y'all make sure y'all hit those like button. If you can share me out, I would appreciate it. And cause my daughter is an RN, right? And I kept telling my daughter, I said, my mama keep talking about, she was talking about bringing up things like when she was a child, or she might be forgetting things, and I kept saying, then she do it certain times of the day. It's just like she do it like in the afternoon, like getting close to time to go to bed. And she just be talking and talking, and um, the doctor told us it's good to correct them, but don't let them get so out with the stories. Try to correct them, because I'm gonna tell you about my mom. When she started her wave, she gonna say something. She said this what gonna go on, this what gonna happen, right? Because she has those early signs of dementia. She don't have the full blown, but it's starting to get a little bit worse now, because we have been getting her tested. But she can say one thing and then she said, no, that ain't what it is. This is what it is. So we try to respect my mom. We try to correct her. So I'm just going to read the tips off. I didn't put them in there. I don't think I put them in there, but I'm going to read the tips about what caregivers can do if you have a family member that is going through this. My mom, she get real agitated, y'all. I mean, she get real agitated. Real agitated. And these are some things about Alzheimer's disease. Number one, memory loss that disrupts the daily life. Number two, challenges in planning and solving problems. Number three, difficult completing familiar tasks. Those were just some of the other lists of things that you go through when you have Alzheimer's. Number four, confusion with time or place. Number five, trouble understanding visual images and spatial relationship. Number six, new problem with words and speaking or writing. Number seven, misplacing things and losing the ability to retrace step. Number eight, decrease or poor judgment. Number nine, withdrawal from work and social activities. Number 10, changes in mood and personality. This right here just was some things that, well, these are the signs of having Alzheimer's disease. And I like to educate myself more and more about it. Like I said, I does deal with my mom. And I hope everybody's staying cool down there, because it is hot out there. They said today is one of the hottest days so far. So could I see some purple hearts up for Alzheimer's Awareness Month? Hey, Caramel, good to see you. You okay? That's one of my YouTube daughters right there. She's one of my dream team daughters too. I got so many two on here on YouTube. I can't even name all of them. But welcome, Caramel. So you have family members. Can y'all put some purple hearts up for the family members in the chat, and the people in the chat that family is dealing with Alzheimer's? Good to see you, my sweetie. I know you've been going through some things. Okay, Panama. I know you've been going through some things, Caramel. I know you lost your father. I love you, and I will always love you. You one of my little girls over there at the Dream Team. Y'all might get offended when I call y'all little girl, but y'all know I mean well what I say, because I got some daughters over here on my chat, like Miss Key, Miss Hot Pig. I'll call all y'all my daughters over here in Fantasia. I call all y'all my daughters over here. But y'all put some hearts up for Caramel, because she did lose her father a few months ago, and I had been chatting with her offline. She is a sweet young lady, so y'all just show her some love down there. But I'm just fixing to and she know I love her. This right here is just some tips for someone that needs some tips. For if you're a caregiver or you're someone that be with your family member. Number one, help the person stay calm and oriented. Yes, God, I tell you, my mama she gets so agitated, y'all. Oh, I could go over there. Hey, Max Stevens, and welcome. I can go to my mom's house and I be like, Mom, you okay today? She be real fussy. She be want to fight. And then, I had to ask my her doctor, I'm like, is it something? Can she take? Well, they did admit some medicine to my mom. She takes some medicine to calm her down, because especially at night, y'all, My mom be up all time of night, and she be talking and talking, and she just, and we have to bring her back to reality on things. But we had to understand this is what she's dealing with. I'm doing good, just showing some awareness for people that dealing with Alzheimer's disease. Can we put some purple hearts up for the people that are dealing with Alzheimer's disease, um, dementia? I just want to see some purple hearts up, please. And I'm just going over some tips about Alzheimer and how you need to help care for your family members. Number 2, make dressing and grooming easier. Number 3, talk to the person. Number 4, help with memory loss. Number 5, manage behavior and sleep problems. So that's what I was saying about my mom. I mean, cause sometimes I don't be able to, sometimes late at night, cause my mom have a nurse coming there. We have nurses there 24/7 because I didn't put my mom in a nursing home, so we just do swing shift, making sure she's getting the care for her. Also, she have a caregiver that come there daily because I didn't want to put my mom in a nursing home. I couldn't do it, y'all. I prayed about it, and I told myself, and I asked God, and I prayed to God daily. I'm like, I want to make the right decision for my mom. And they was telling me, how do you take care of your mom and you going back and forward to the doctor? You got your own problem. I tell them, God is my savior. He's the one guiding me. He's the one giving me that strength to make sure I'm doing the right thing by myself and my mom. It get hard sometimes, but I start by praying and saying, God, better days are coming. That's why I chose that song. Because better days are coming. Um, so we had to educate ourselves on things about this disease, dementia and Alzheimer's, because it's a lot of people does deal with this, and they loved ones walk the street. They have to keep up with them. See, my mom is bedridden; she can't walk, so only thing we have to make sure she be safe in her bed because she'll grab things and stuff like that. We have to just make sure she's okay because, like I said, this is like a brain thing. It's just like whatever your brain, like it might say, well, go grab this, go grab that, but you have to make sure you got to know how to be able to care for them. And I have to teach myself and my family, we have to educate ourselves more and more about this. And my daughter, she's an RN. Because my daughter had already told us that mama, she's sundown. She's having early signs of dementia. And it's good to be able to educate yourself on everything. And the other thing is encourage activities that are both stimulating and enjoyable. My mom, she loves to watch. She loves to watch certain things on television. Just see, watch this right here. So we try to make her as comfortable as possible. We try to give her the kind of foods that she like and things like that. Because we're not in their shoes. We can't say they're not feeling a certain way because we're not in their shoes. The only thing we can do is make sure we give them the comfort they need and try to keep them as comfortable as possible. These roses right here are for everybody that have came in the chat. Hey, Miss Hopin, good to see you. These roses for everybody in the chat has came in. I'm just showing some awareness on Alzheimer and dementia. If anybody in the chat have a family member they have to help see about, or they can relate to some of the things that I'm saying, put a purple heart in the chat. Let me know that you do know what I'm talking about. And I will put my link in a few minutes if anybody wants to just come up here and show some enlightenment about how you're coping with it, how you feel about seeing a family member dealing with this, because this is happening. It's happening all over the world. Millions and millions of people are having this, but you have to educate yourself. You have to be able to cope with it. And like I said, I was like, my mom, what is she talking about? And I'm like, And I had to ask the doctor. She said, this is what she going through. Y'all just need to try to cope with her. They give her medicine to try to ease her down so she can be able to have a good night rest call. She will be up all night. She will be up all night talking. Hey, Frank, good to see you. Good to see you. Sherry is dropping some links. If y'all want to connect with people, y'all can, but make sure you connect the right way. Leave them a genuine comment. Let them know that you are there supporting them. And I was just going over some different things about how you can cope with someone with dementia and educate yourself more about what's going on. And this is Frank, everybody. I'm sure y'all, if y'all know who Frank is, y'all make sure y'all connect with everybody down there. And we have been doing the prayer challenge. So y'all can check out my community wall, see all the prayers if you need a word of comfort. Um, because this is going on in the world today. That's why I do a lot of awareness over here. That's what my channel is based about: health, wellness, and positivity. And I do food challenges, and I like to do things to benefit myself and others. Hey, Miss Phyllis Brown, good to see you. So I just want to see some purple hearts for someone that's going through this. Because when you see let me tell you, when you see your family hurt, you gonna hurt also. Because I can tell you, I be like, Lord, look at my mom. You know, I be seeing her, and sometimes she get to telling us about some things that, and see, their memories get lost. Because she'll talk about her childhood. Because, like, she just recently lost her sister. I don't want to cry, get emotional in a minute now. She had just recently lost her sister a few months ago, and she would be like, my sister didn't call me today. I just talked to her yesterday, stuff like that. And see, we have to bring her back to reality and tell her, Mom, your sister no longer with you. You know, then she'll say it again. And we have to keep just letting her know, you know, but sometimes I'll let her say stuff, but I try to make sure I try to correct her the best way I can, you know, the best way I can. But it's hard to see loved ones that go through that. But that's why we have to educate ourselves more and more. And that's what I do. That's why I do a lot of awareness on different topics over here. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, but I does like to educate myself daily about things that going on out in the world. They say it's a treatment. You can get treatments for this condition, but it's no cure. It requires a medical diagnosis, lab tests, images. It's chronic. It can last for years and it can last for lifetime, and you can die from it. I guess it all depends on your significance of it, you know. Thank you. Y'all make sure that's right, Panama. Y'all make sure y'all connect down there the right way. Just me in the chat. I'm finna run to the bathroom right quick. Y'all just connect down there right quick. See, I'm an old lady. I be having to use the bathroom. I'm back. See, y'all make sure y'all connect down there. Hey, Miss Boo, good to see you. Good to see you. I was just talking about Alzheimer awareness. Can I see some purple hearts? Because June is Alzheimer awareness month. And if you have someone, hey, Toy, how you doing, sweetie? If you got, this is one of my dream teams. I told y'all, because y'all don't see them, that don't mean they ain't got them dream team people. They will pop up in here, my sisters. I love y'all so much. Uh, I know you, sis. I know you here. Look, I think they had a chance to meet a lot of dream team the other day. They said that Dale was coming here mess with George Girl. They said they can't allow that. So this is Toy and Caramel. If y'all see any dream team members on their name, it's because we started from one channel. Y'all might not see them every day, but believe me, they be watching. Cause most of them be working and different things like that. Y'all make sure y'all connect down there the right way. If you haven't connected with a person in front of you or in the chat, Sherry B she is dropping links down there. But that's what I want to talk about today. Can we see some purple hearts for someone who's dealing with dementia over here and Alzheimer's? Because I does show awareness over here. And June is awareness month, and purple is the color. Oh. And I hope everybody's staying cool. Hey. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. I am your host, Georgia Girl, and I am a what? Every woman. And welcome. And today I just want to share some awareness on Alzheimer's and dementia because this is something we need to know, y'all. I have a family member, and I just want to see some purple hearts. I got on a little purple today, y'all, and I just want to see some purple hearts in the chat, just letting everybody know that we're thinking about them, we're praying for them. And I also want to do at this time, I want to shout out to those YouTube creators that's putting out those prayers, y'all. They putting out those prayers out there. There's some prayers from their heart. I want to shout out Frank Shorts, Miss Lady T. Dixon from the Dream Team, Ann Huff from the Dream Team, Miss Key Kitchen, Anointed Prayers, Parika, Tracy C. It's somebody else, Marie Holiday, and myself, and Miss April Shower. Thank y'all for taking the time out y'all day to put a video out, do a live, just showing some type of word of comfort for someone, because you never know. That prayer you put out today might just help somebody today. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the week, the challenge will start in on Friday, but you can continue to keep putting out that positive light, that putting out that comfort. You know, just let everybody know, look, you're not alone. We love you. You know, you can continue to do it however you want to do. I just want to do it for at least this week. And what I'm going to do and put everybody proud on a playlist. I'm going to put it on my community wall. And I want to make sure everybody get a chance to watch those prayers. I see my Dream Team family coming up in here. I love y'all. Y'all want to see some purple hearts up in here today? Those purple hearts are representing people with Alzheimer's. And I just, like I said, I'm just going to share some more story about my mom. And if anybody want to come up and want to share some things about, are they dealing with anybody with Alzheimer's, I'm going to put my link in. But I'm going to make sure I look and see who you are, because I do not want no devils up. And y'all know what I told y'all. Y'all know who come over here. If you see anybody you don't know, and you know Georgia Girl don't fool with, don't ask me. Get rid of them. But I'm going to tell you, the ones with Dream Team on, they are my sisters and children. I call some of them a Tillum over there. So y'all know them. But anybody out of the ordinary that I know don't come to my channel, get rid of them. I got my door open, but I can't let all them devils come over here. I'm sorry. I tried to help people, but some of these people are, you can't help them. But I'm finna drop my link. If anybody got anybody they want to talk about, tell me how they're coping with their family members during those times. Because I tell y'all, it's not easy seeing a loved one, trying to correct your loved one. I tell you about my mom, she gets stubborn that time that, and I be like, Mom, that how it was. She said about yesterday, but my doctor told us, just try to, just confirm some of the right things for them, because, our older people, they sat in their way. Hey, wellness, how you doing? I'm just showing some awareness on Alzheimer's. If anybody know it, if anybody that's treating and caring for anybody with Alzheimer's, I just want to hear how y'all are coping. I just want to hear how y'all coping, or y'all manage to care for y'all loved ones, because it's not an easy task. It's not an easy task. It is good to see everybody. Y'all make sure. Okay, that's good. Y'all make sure y'all connect the right way down there. Uh, I'm not sure. I did have a mod down. I'm dropping links. But if y'all haven't connected with each other, y'all, if you're a mod, you can drop the links or whatever. Hey, Khadijah, good to see you. I'm just over there trying to show some awareness to someone that's dealing with Alzheimer's, dementia. Hey, Miss. Hey, Ed, how you doing? I just want to show some awareness. Anybody want to come up on the link and share some stories about how are you coping with your family member? Like I said, seeing my mom go through that is rough, and it's not a cure for Alzheimer's. Only thing they do is they can give you medicine to try to treat you and have them comfortable where they're able to rest. Cause my mom, she would have us up all night, y'all. And then that's why I say it's really a brain, it's a mind thing. Because my mom can say she have an 8, right? And I'm like, Mom, you just ate something. But it's just what she say. She thinks she haven't been 8, but she already been 8. Oh, you saw it? Okay. Panama said it was not easy to watch her grandmother, oh my God, deteriorate. I know I be seeing my mom. I don't want to get emotional, y'all. I be seeing my mom, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's just hard, but she's still here with me. She's doing good, but she just get in those moments and we try to explain and tell her, look, this is not what it's supposed to be. But we just make sure we keep an eye on her. We have nurses coming in, checking her vital signs and doing different things like that. Okay, this Frank right here. Anybody want to come up? I did drop the link. I was just trying to see. Y'all put some purple hearts up for everybody that's going through Alzheimer's. And if you can share me out, I would appreciate it. Just don't forget to hit those like buttons, share, and subscribe. Can I just see some purple hearts? This year here just showing awareness, because that's what I'm doing over here. I got purple everywhere, y'all. Showing some awareness for someone. Frank, this is Frank Short, everybody. Y'all make sure y'all connect with him. And Panama was the one make the first comment. Let me go get that link. Um, it's not an easy task. If I tell you, my brothers seem like they, I don't know, they seem like they can't handle it. And I be trying to tell them that I could be somewhere, right? Because like I said, I'm the go-to person in my family. I'm the go-to person in my family. I could be like at the doctor, or I could be out of town or something like that. And they'll call me to my, you better hurry up and get back here. I go, Mom, her talking like that. I said, look, the doctor already told y'all. The doctor already told y'all this is what she's going through. And we got to be just educate ourselves more and more about it, And I told him, I said, you can't call the ambulance because she's talking like that, because that's just her mind. Long as she's not hurting herself, doing anything to jeopardize herself, ain't nothing no one can do. Only thing we got to do is keep on praying and trusting in God that we make her comfortable. She have better days. So y'all put those purple hearts up. Frank, I'm sorry to hear that about your grandmother. Um, Anybody want to come up? I did drop the link. If anybody got anything they want to add to what Alzheimer's is, I just was showing some awareness. This is what I do over here. I show awareness each month on different subjects, and I try to put out some positive things and try to lift others up along with myself. And if y'all have missed out on those prayer challenges and videos, y'all make sure y'all connect with some of those YouTube creators that are dropping prayers. And I also have my shop. If anybody want to check out anything in my shop, that is my link down there. Thank you, Khadijah. How you been doing? I see you over there, girl. She was over there cooking up some, y'all. She's one of my new connection down there, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all connect with her. Let me go get her a link because she did share me out. And I appreciate you for sharing me out. She was over there singing and praising yesterday. I said, ooh, go ahead, sister. Go ahead, my sister. I see you. She didn't let that dark. She didn't let no. She said she was in the dark or something. It was something going on with her lights or something like that. And it was something going on with her lights, I think. But that didn't stop that sister. She was over there still praising God. She still went on and cooked her something to eat. She didn't know I seen her last night. She was up there talking about that food so good. She seemed like she was ready for that food. I guess she had been sitting around all day just trying to see how things gonna work out for her. Because Deidre got on up and cooked that food. I was over there just killing myself, but she was doing all right yesterday. Thank you, Caravel. And hey, Cal King, if anybody want to come up and talk about how they feel about Alzheimer and educate yourself more about it. Because it's not an easy test. You know, like I said, it's a lot of things I learned from my daughter because she is a nurse. Before we got my mom diagnosed, and it's good to see you. You doing okay? I seen the prayer you had dropped. Be White. See my Dream Team sisters up in here. Before we got, because my mom had to go get a diagnosed through, she had to go get a brain scan and all that to make sure she wasn't having a stroke and stuff like that. So it just showed that she does have some dementia activity going on up in her brain, but she doesn't have the full Alzheimer, but she's got those early signs. So it's good to try to go and get those tests done and make sure you know what you're looking at. Yeah, that's my sister Ann right there. She is also in the prayer challenge. Y'all make sure y'all go check her prayer. And you do have a channel, so we can drop your link. And I'm trying to tell her keep putting stuff up out over there. She got a nice couple of prayers over there, so y'all make sure y'all connect. Anybody want to come up and talk about dementia, Alzheimer, how y'all coping with your loved ones and stuff like that? And y'all make sure y'all stay cool out there. Cause they said the day was one of those hot days, y'all. I believe it too. I really do believe the day in Georgia. It's hot. It's hot in Georgia. I don't know about nowhere else. Hey, Face, it's good to see you. I see my Dream Team family coming up in here. We're just talking about Alzheimer and dementia and brain disease because June is, I'm showing awareness. I got on my purple today. I just wanted to see some purple hearts for everybody that's going through something. And I want to talk to somebody, a family member or someone could come up and share some insights of how they're dealing with seeing their loved ones going through that. Frank had said he saw his grandma went through it. Panama said she saw her grandmother. And it's not an easy task seeing your loved one talking about, cause my mom be bringing up things like her childhood. I like listening to those stories, but I have to bring her back to reality to let her know, look, they're no longer with you, but we know that you still love them. Cause she'll say stuff like, did you see my sister yesterday? And I have to keep telling her, I said, Mama, your sister is no longer with her. She was here yesterday. I said, no, she wasn't. No, she wasn't. Because that's just what she's going through. And then one time it was funny what she had said. And she was like, my baby brother, right? Yeah, y'all make sure y'all stay dehydrated. Make sure you drink plenty of water. One day she was saying, did you see Sammy up there? And I'm just looking. And she was talking about my baby brother. She was asking me, did I see him over there by the door? And I said, Mama, he's not over there. Because that's just what, it's just her brain telling her that because of that dementia she deal with. So I had to correct her. And she said, she started laughing about it. My mama started laughing about it because she was like, no, that boy ain't over there. I said, no, boy, he's not over there. So that's what I'm saying. Just try to make them feel comfortable. Try to do some of the things they like to do. Try to share some of the things. Like my mom, she like to watch certain things on television. So I make sure I put that station on exactly what she want to see. It's certain foods my mom loves to eat. She loves herself some cookies. And I was like, Mom, you just ate some cookies yesterday. Cookies, she loved herself some cookies, y'all. But the thing, what I'm saying, you have to make them comfortable. You have to Let them know that you love them regardless of what they're going through. And like I said, we gotta respect our elders. So one day we gonna get there, y'all. We gonna get just where our moms and dads are. That's why I said I notice how a lot of people do disrespect their elders. So be careful out there, because you gonna get old too. Just remember that now. Panama said her grandma would see young children and she thought they were her children. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, Panama. That's what I know saw was going on with my mama. One day I went to my mama and I hope I don't cry when I say this either. One day I had went to my mama, because I be over there with mama all the time. And I went there and she said, uh, she didn't know who I was. She didn't know who I was. She thought I was my daughter. She thought I was my daughter. She was like, your mama ain't been here yet. And I was like, Mom, this is me. And it kind of hurted me. It kind of hurted me because I said, my mom don't even know who I am. And then she did that for like a brief second, a couple of seconds. I said, Mom, this is me, Amy, because my name Amy, right? And I said it for a brief second. And when I told her who I was, then she was like, see what she said, y'all? Oh, shit. My mama, she took me, right? She took me sometime, but that's just how things are. And I try to, just make her feel comfortable the best way I can. Anybody want to come up and share anything about what do they know about? Hey, Jennifer, how you doing? Good to see you. And welcome. This is Genesis, everybody. I know they're one of my new connections. Um, Y'all make sure y'all connect the right way down there. If you are dropping someone my channel, make sure that you go to their channel, leave them a genuine comment, turn their bells on, let them know that you're there supporting them. This is Genesis, everybody. I don't know if anybody want to go grab their channel, Genesis Fallon. I just connected with them a couple of days ago. Y'all make sure y'all connect the right way down there. Okay, Frank said, my grandmama would. Frank, you want to come up? StreamYard, it gonna do right today. It been doing all right so far. So if anybody want to come up and share some insight about how they coped with their grandmother and grandparents, and let's see if I found that link again. There's the link. If anybody just want to come up for a brief second and just share some insight. And I just want to know how you coping, because that would help me prepare about things for my mom. But anyway, Frank said, my grandma would ask me about my mother, but I couldn't tell her she passed away. So you couldn't tell her, Frank? I know it's hard to explain to them. Like I said, my mom had lost her sister and her niece. She lost her sister, then she lost her niece, and I didn't want to tell my mom, but she always would ask, hey, James, how you doing? She would always ask about, she always would say, my sister didn't call me today. She acting funny. And I had to tell her. I couldn't just let her keep thinking that her sister, was acting a certain way. Because her and my aunt used to talk every day or whatever. They used to see each other before they got down sick the way they were. And she was like, she acting funny toward me. She just still acting funny toward me. I said, Mom, no, she not. And so I got with my brothers and stuff. I told my brother, look, we got to tell her, because she's thinking her sister's being a certain way toward her. And after I told her sister had passed, and, she was, it's kind of bothered a little bit, but then she still bring it back up, acting like she's still there with her. You couldn't tell her, Frank? It was hard for me to tell her. Then a few months later, my mama niece died. And she was just like, but mama niece, she was like one of the ones that would help me with my mom. Like when it was times when I couldn't be with my mom, or when I couldn't take my mom places before I got down in the situation I'm in. I used to have my cousins help me out. And her niece had died a few months after her sister. And I was like, no, here I go again. Here I go again. How am I going to be able to tell my mom? And me and my family got together. We said, look, we gotta tell them, because when you're used to being around your family and you're not seeing them, they're gonna be thinking either you're acting funny toward them, or they're gonna be like, why they don't come see me no more? So we had to explain to her that her sister and her niece were no longer with her. But she's still, at times, she's still with hey James, good to see you. This is James, everybody. I don't know if y'all have connected with them. See, a lot of people coming in are my connections. They got positive channels over there. And Dream Team family, sometimes if y'all just want to just change your environment a little bit, check out some of these channels over here. Hey, my brother Frank.
What's up?
Ooh, we doing good now. I can hear you.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. This is Frank, everybody. Good to see you, my brother. I've been seeing those prayers you've been doing on there. You've been showing
Yeah.
out, Frank. You've been showing out.
Oh,
Y'all make
thank
sure y'all connect with Frank. This is Frank Short. He going to tell everybody who he is. And then we're going to get into some things about my topic, the awareness I'm showing for our time. Can I see some purple hearts down there? Tell everybody who you are, Frank.
Like I said, it's short. My Frank G Shorts. Basically, I do shorts and I do sports and I do random stuff on my channel. Whatever I feel like doing, I do it.
And you say what's on your mind.
Basically, yeah, that too.
So,
Yeah.
Frank, I'm doing some awareness over here for Alzheimer.
Right,
So,
right.
I don't know if it's too emotional for you to talk about. I understand, because
I
I
mean,
don't know
if
how long your mom or
I can talk
grandmother.
about it. I mean, I can talk about it.
Okay. Because I don't know how long your parents or mom or grandmother been passed. You always gonna feel, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You're gonna still have
yeah.
that moment. So I don't want to put you in no position where you gonna, but if you have to cry, honey, I cry with you. I cry,
Yeah, that's
laugh,
why I got.
I cry all up
Yeah,
here.
that's why I got my thing on because I don't know.
I
That's why I
know.
got.
But Frank,
Yeah, that's why I
tell
got
me,
this one.
so do you have family members? Do you have family members at this present time dealing with this?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I
Okay,
don't think I do.
so tell me about who you does have had people dealing with Alzheimer.
My grandmother. It was rough. It was. I had to go back and forth from work, school.
Mm-hmm.
I had to do like a lot of stuff. I had to
Okay.
work in school and go to the nursing home.
Mm-hmm.
And each time I went there, this each time I went, she knew me, but she didn't know a lot of people in the family.
Mm-hmm.
Like she started losing her memory and all that, and she remembered who I was,
Mm-hmm.
but she didn't remember a lot of other people in the family.
Okay.
And like when she asked about my mother, I couldn't tell her because the same month that she was going through that, I was just starting to get over losing my mother.
Oh my God. For real?
I couldn't really, I couldn't really tell her like, oh yeah, my mother passed away
Mm-hmm.
because I don't know how emotionally how she would have took it because
Okay.
they were real close with each other.
Wow.
So emotionally, I couldn't really tell her like, oh, your daughter passed away or something because I
Wow.
don't know it would have took her into a depressed situation. And then I would have been the blame for the family. Yeah, I'd have been the blame for it. So
Oh, so
I
you
didn't say
never
that.
could. So you never could tell her.
Now I never could tell her because if I did, then she would have. I don't know how her mindset would have been.
I understand. I
Yeah, that's why I
understand.
couldn't tell her.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it was a rough situation. I had to go back and forth. And
Mm-hmm.
I came from work to go see her. I came from school to go see her.
Wow.
It was it was rough. I
I can
did that mostly.
imagine.
I did that mostly like every day when she was in nursing
Mm-hmm.
home.
But she did know who you were.
Yeah, she knew I was.
Okay.
Yeah, she knew I was. And she asked about my mother. She talked about her mother, her father.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically like what you dealing with now. She was basically talking about her
Mm-hmm.
past.
That's what my mom, the doctor be said, we don't have to, you want to do the right thing. You want to make sure
Right.
you tell them the correct thing, but
Right.
sometimes people like to just relate to their past because it make her feel good. But I try to correct her in a way that she understands. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Right. I get you.
You know, because I know her sister and her niece no longer here, so I have to keep constantly telling her, Mom, no,
Right.
they gone to a better place. Then she told me, no, they ain't. I just seen them, you know,
Yeah, she gonna like that's
and
gonna
stuff like
happen.
that.
That's gonna happen because she gonna have them flashbacks.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna have them flashbacks of what happened long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna have them type of flashbacks, and it's hard. It's a rough situation to deal with.
I
It
know, you
really is.
know.
It's rough.
So did your mom, your grandmother, did they used to give her any medicine to help calm her down, or is it?
Uh, I think so.
Hey,
Yeah, I
motion,
think
good to
so.
see you.
Yeah, I
Do it
think
now.
so. Yeah, I
Cause my
think they
mom,
do.
she have to take something because she be so restless. And I tell you, my brother will be like, Mom had, you know, they like, Mom had us up all last night. She can be up
Yeah,
like
yeah,
2 and 3 o'clock at night, just be talking. I said, look, it ain't gonna do that because my mom is bedridden. She can't get out the bed. But you know, there are some people with Alzheimer's, you have to really watch them because they'll straight away, they'll walk away, they'll leave home. Because I can
right.
remember uh, a few years ago, it was a man missing and he had Alzheimer's and they didn't know what he was. I'm not sure that they ever found him, but you have to really
Right.
keep your eyes on them.
Like she used to tell me she wanted to go home,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, I used to tell her like, if I could take you home, I would, but I can't.
Mm-hmm.
I used to tell her that, but that wasn't the type of home she was talking about. Like when she said that she was talking about,
Mm-hmm.
passing away. But
Okay.
she kept talking. Every time I would go to the nursing home, she'd be like, I want to go home. I don't
Yeah.
want to be here, something like that. And yeah, you gotta watch out for that too.
Oh yeah, when they
You
get
gotta
to
watch out
talking
for
like
that
that.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a
So
warning
I mean, you
sign
don't
right
have to
there.
answer me this unless you just want to. And I don't want to put you, because I know I get emotional real quick.
Yeah, yeah,
So did she pass from that, Frank? I mean, you could answer
yeah,
the
yeah,
question.
yeah. She did. She did pass from that. Yeah,
She passed from. Okay. Are
yeah,
you okay? I mean, I
yeah.
know
I
you.
mean, I mean, truthfully, this month right here is actually the month my mother and grandmother passed away. So
Oh my goodness!
yeah, I had a back to back. Yeah,
Wow!
back to back. Yeah, but it was in the same month, but it wasn't the same. It wasn't in the same year. It was in the
Wow!
same month. So yeah, yeah.
You're a strong man. I mean, you can. No.
I try to be. I don't. I ain't speaking on it. I ain't speaking on YouTube, but yeah, I'm
what,
going through that. Yeah, that's like
Frank?
a personal thing. Yeah, that's a personal thing. I didn't really say
Yeah.
anything about it on YouTube.
Understand, like I said over here, I try to enlighten on real like story. These are real like what you're talking about is not a fabrication. This is
Oh
something
no,
happened in
no,
your family. And that's
yeah,
what I do over here. I try to show awareness on things that we know are going on around the world. But it's 5 million, up to 5 million people dealing with Alzheimer's daily.
yeah, yeah.
And you gotta know how to be able to cope
Deal
with
with
it.
it. Yeah, you gotta know
A
how to
lot
deal
of
with
people
it.
can't. A lot of people can't.
Yeah, it's rough. I mean, it's rough, but I just think about the memories and
Hmm.
yeah, that's it. I just think about the memories and
That's right.
I got the pictures and all that. So I
I
just
know I seen. I think you shared something about your mom one day. I believe.
yeah, yeah,
I think you
yeah,
shared it
yeah.
because you look like your mom too.
Yeah, people told me that.
You
I
do.
didn't
I
know
seen
if
that
it
video you did. This is Frank Short up here, everybody. Y'all put some prayer signs up for him because he said this year. So how many years have it been, Frank?
sent it's 2004 and 2005.
Wow. So about
Yeah,
like what?
the
10,
same
11,
year. This
12.
year in June
Do it
of
now.
June of June. It's
Wow.
2000. Like one of them passed. My mother passed in '04.
Mm-hmm.
My grandmother passed the next year
Wow.
in '05. So I had like a back to back thing.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I know that. No, I'm sure if you didn't go through some type of anxiety or some
Yeah, I had
type,
to go to therapy. Yeah, I had to do therapy.
I'm
No, I'm
sure you
still doing
did.
therapy. I'm still doing therapy, but
I,
I had to
I,
do
I
therapy
told
and
her, no, I didn't took therapy for anxiety and depression. I'm not ashamed to say
yeah, yeah,
I'm on anxiety medicine. That's why you don't. I try to keep myself calm. Now the other day I was kind of getting a little agitated because the devil was busy, but I had to bring myself back in. And say, look,
yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
gotta be. I ain't gotta react to them. That's why I tell
That
my
was somebody,
mind down there. Anybody come here looking suspicious, get them out of here.
the person,
Don't give them no chance.
the person that came in your live the other day. They were talking about somebody that was on YouTube, and
Yeah,
I don't.
we know
Yeah,
the Dream Team family know who they were
yeah, yeah,
because
yeah, 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 yeah.
my Dream Team, the channel I
And
came from, they shared me out, and it's a
right,
lot of rivalry on that side. It's a lot of
yeah, yeah,
back and forth, and he shared me out, and you know people try to get up under other people's skin in that way.
right, right,
You
right.
know you don't deal with people, they'll try to come and interrupt your space. But you
Yeah,
know, like I said, I have an olive branch for people. You see, I had that door open for people, but you can't let
you can't
everybody
have
in
the
your
door
house.
open all the time. You
That's
can't
what
have
I'm
the door
saying.
open all the time. Yeah, yeah.
You cannot let everybody in your house.
Nope.
That's in your real life home also.
Yeah, you can't
Everybody
have.
can come to your house.
Yeah, you can't come in your house. No, you can't have nobody in your house.
Oh, that's right. This is what Ann said. We need to show love and show people that they are cared for. Our encouraging word might be the only word they hear. That's right. That's why I
Yeah,
did
that's
the
true.
prayer
Yeah,
challenge. Y'all make sure y'all connect with everybody down there, Frank and Nani, Miss Key. They've been
right.
sharing out some inspirational quotes. And I have been reading those quotes because I have my problems, you know. And
Yeah,
sometimes I read, you go and read somebody's stuff. Some of the things you do on your channel, hey, Big Bad, good to see you. Some of the things you do on your channel too, Frank. Sometimes you can be having a bad day. I said, well, I can go over there and see what Frank doing. It can just lift me
yeah,
up just like that. And that's what we're about over here. We're all about trying to lift each other up. But if it come down to putting people in their place and
got
getting
you.
people on track, we do what
Yeah,
we
you
gotta
got
do.
you. Yeah, you got to.
But yeah, this is what I was talking. Good to see you, Big Bad. We was talking about Alzheimer awareness. If anybody that know anybody that's going through Alzheimer, how you are coping with it. Frank was up here telling his story. His grandmother passed from
Mhm.
Alzheimer. He said it was
Yeah,
hard during that time. And he lost his mama the year before. So we just
yeah,
want to show some awareness to that because my mom deal with dementia, and it's not an easy task. And you know, sometimes my mom be tickling me though, Frank. Did your grandma
yeah,
used to be
yeah.
tickling
She
you
was
back?
doing that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, my grandma was doing that. Yep.
It seems to be my mama bring up stuff. I know it ain't going on now, but I'm gonna let her have that little moment right there.
You
But
got to. Yeah, you got to.
long as she's not doing anything to hurt herself, so we gotta
Right.
make them comfortable. We gotta make them comfortable and let them know that things like that. Show them
Like I
ways.
said,
Can
like I
y'all
said,
drop Frank? Hey, Geeky girl, can y'all drop Frank link down there for me, please?
when
Can
she
one of
started
Mars
talking about when she started talking about
go get Frank link for me? Do it now.
when she start when she started talking about like she want to go home or
Yeah,
something like that, that's like a warning sign. Like
I
that's a
know.
warning sign. Yeah,
Yeah,
because I have a yeah, that's a warning
your
sign.
grandma
So
was saying that, Frank.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I
You
would
say
say
your
watch
grandma
out for
always
that.
tell you that.
Yeah, I would say watch out for that if that comes up.
Hmm.
Yeah,
She don't really say she want to go home. She might just bring up things like people that already passed. You know what I'm
oh
saying?
yeah, yeah. But it will start with that. Like I'm saying,
Yeah,
that's
I
what it will
know.
start
I
with that.
know. I
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
I know.
yeah.
This is
So
what Jubba. Are you connected with Jubba? Hey, Evangelist, good to see you.
no,
Are
I
you
don't think
connected to
so.
him? Jubba said, "Okay, we got to do is stay positive and focus, and don't pay the negative comments and no mind." You correct, Jubba.
Right,
That's
right,
right.
right.
Can I see some more purple hearts down there? These purple hearts are showing awareness for people who are dealing with Alzheimer and dementia. I saw my girl, Geeky Girl, came up in here. Hey, Geeky Girl. That's one of my girls right there. Hey, Evangelist, good to see you. Y'all make sure if you haven't connected down there, I have a mod down there dropping links. So y'all just make sure y'all go to the channel and connect the right way. And this is Frank Link. Y'all make sure y'all connect with Frank. He's my guest up here today.
Yeah,
He's sharing stories from his mom. When his grandmother dealt with Alzheimer, and he was saying it was something hard to deal with. And
it is.
and I
Yeah,
see
it
my
is.
mom going through it. She's like, my mom's is like the early stages, but the doctor said,
Okay.
in time, it probably gonna get worse. So
Yeah,
we
well,
will
it
have
will.
to.
Yeah, it will.
What we're
Just be.
doing, we're preparing,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
educating ourselves, and making sure she's comfortable. You see what I'm saying? My
That's
mom is
good.
My mom is bedridden, so she really can't get out of bed. But she tried to attempt to try to do things. She just be over there like a little child, just be over there just messing with stuff. I'm like, oh, what are you over there doing? And she
Right,
can
right.
be, because it just, I love my mom so much. I've been start crying, y'all. I get so emotional. But,
Yeah,
I have mercy. But I thank God she's here still with me. I just like to educate
that's a
myself.
blessing. That's
So
a
if anybody
blessing.
else got anything they want to share about Alzheimer, if anybody got anything they want to, add to what we're saying, because we're saying you got to educate yourself. You got to make them comfortable. You got to do the things that I saw my boy Big Bot came up in here. I think he had popped up in here. Good to see you, Big Bot. Educate ourselves more about what's going on. Hey, one of a kind, David. Good to see you. I think I connected with you a couple of days ago. Y'all make sure y'all connect down there with everybody. Oh, I'm trying to read what Big Boss said. Hey, Buddha, I didn't know you had came up in here. Good to see you, Buddha. Buddha said it is. I saw great grandmother and grandmother. I helped my dad deal with. The link down
Yeah,
there, Big Boss, if you want to come up. We just on here showing awareness. Can y'all put some purple hearts up for someone that is dealing with dementia? Because we have to educate ourselves more. Hey, Kosh, it's good to see you. We have to educate ourselves about this because it ain't just like this just come up. This been going on for how long? This been going on for years, Lady Frank.
yes, yes.
It been going on for years. It ain't like dementia and Alzheimer's just came up because they used to say this the old. This what they used to say when I was coming up. These people getting these old folk disease. I mean,
Right,
until I
right,
start
right.
educating myself and really finding out what is the meaning behind Alzheimer's, and that's what I was just reading. It deal with your brain. It do
Yeah,
something
it
to your
does.
memory. And I'm just gonna read off again for the people that don't really know what is Alzheimer's. I'm going to read again for the ones that don't
Okay.
know what Alzheimer's is. Educate yourself about this, especially if you have to deal with a loved one that is dealing with this. It's good to educate yourself because you don't want to be lost about it. I swear, when my mom go to the doctor, Frank, I be asking all
Yeah.
kind of questions.
You got to. You got to ask
I be
questions.
asking all kind of questions about why she said this.
Right,
So when
right,
she
right,
did
right.
So when she did the test, cause you get the test through brain, they have to check your
Yeah,
images of the
yeah.
brain, right? Cause
Right.
they thought my mom was having a stroke, but it wasn't a stroke. Cause they was thinking why she was getting the way she was, but it wasn't a stroke. My mom dealt with joint problems just like me. That's why I think
Oh,
I
okay.
inherit. I think I
Yeah.
inherit things from my mom when it come down to chronic pain and different things like that. So don't you
Right.
know Alzheimer's can be hereditary? Do you get yourself checked for different types of tests? Are you getting yourself tested for that?
Not yet, but I'm going to. Not yet. I haven't. Yeah, I haven't did it yet, but I'm going to eventually.
So anyway, y'all, Alzheimer's disease. I'm gonna put this up in here because I don't. That's one thing I don't do. I don't like to put out nothing false. I'd rather you research yourself. But did I would research along with you just to
Right.
explain what am I talking about? Because I would have said, well, George girl said that do your own research, educate
Got
yourself,
to. You got to educate
educate
yourself.
yourself, especially when you
Yep.
got loved ones that are dealing with this. Let's see. That's it. No, not that one. But yeah, this right here just showing that drop the link for Big Vi. Oh, this kid typing. Let me see what she's saying.
Yeah.
But it's like 5 million people. Drop the link for Big Vi. Oh, I thought I did. Hold on, Miss Key. I'm gonna have to put it back in there.
Well, I'm about to go down. I'll let the next person come up.
All right. Thank you, Frank, for sharing that. Are you
No
okay? I know
problem.
talking about your grandparents and people
Yeah.
that passed. I know that it's hard, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep
Yeah.
praying for you. I enjoy you.
Yeah.
I love your channel. I like the things
Thank
you're
you.
doing over there. You keep doing what you're doing, my brother.
Thanks.
And y'all make sure y'all connect with Frank if y'all haven't already. He's an awesome brother. He does some good things over there. And y'all make
Yeah.
sure y'all show us some love over there. He a sport. He tell them sports too now. Who y'all got? Who y'all got?
Yeah. I do everything.
Warriors.
I do most everything on my channel.
Frank,
So
who you got now, Frank?
I still got Golden State.
Oh, I thought you had Boston, Frank.
No, I still got the Warriors. No, no,
Oh, that boy was somebody else.
no. I still got the Warriors.
Oh,
Yeah, I still
okay.
got the Warriors. Yeah.
I think they gonna go and finish out. But everybody, this is Frank up here, everyone.
Right.
Y'all make sure y'all connect. And there go my YouTube sign right there, Big Fi. Who this is? Big Fi and the what? And the
What's up?
building.
What's up, Miss Georgia girl? Since you said I don't call you
We
Miss.
got look. It's too late now. Don't be saying no nigga. That make me feel like I'm a little bit younger. So you fine. You fine. You fine. You
What's
fine.
up,
You ain't
Georgia
gotta say
girl?
no
What's
mid
up,
Georgia
Mr.
girl.
Frank?
You ain't been calling me
All right,
no
what's
mid
going on,
Georgia girl.
man?
How's it going? How's it
I
going?
know how
Y'all,
you are.
y'all.
I'm
You are a
good.
respectable young man. This is Big Vibe here, everybody. Y'all make sure y'all connect with Big Vibe. We're just over here doing some awareness on Alzheimer's disease. And you can see right here, an estimate over 6 million Americans are dealing with Alzheimer's. And my mom
Yeah.
is dealing with the early stages. And
Mhm.
I want to show some awareness. I want to put some purple hearts up for somebody that is dealing with it. So, can you relate to this? Or do you know anybody that's going through this? Or have you experienced
Yeah,
being around
I,
someone with it? This
I
is Big Vi.
personally,
Tell everybody who he is again, Big Vi. Introduce yourself again, honey.
big vibe opinion, man. Well, everybody's opinion matters.
Yeah,
You
I hear
know
that.
what I'm saying? That's what it's about. But speaking of the topic, Alzheimer's, I dealt with it as a kid. Like when I was in middle school,
Mm-hmm.
my great grandmother was the first person I see go through it. And
Mm-hmm.
my grandmother took care of my great grandmother. So I lived with my grandmother. So I was personally seeing it hands on for the first time ever. I
Wow.
recall my great grandma would have conversations with some of my relatives that were deceased, and she would be bringing their name up, or she would have conversations and
I
be
think
talking.
those are the first sign right there.
And
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
my grandma told me because
Frank,
I would
ain't
get
know you
up.
still at that, Frank? You know
Yeah,
this
I'm
big
still
guy
here.
right here.
I would
Yeah,
Okay.
I would hear her through the night, so I would get up like because
Mm-hmm.
I would hear us having a conversation. So that's when I first started to learn what was going on, and my grandma would tell me like, don't say nothing because
Mm-hmm.
this is just something that she's going through that you can't tell her no different. She would be like, somebody come and get the baby off the foot of the bed before she fall on the floor, but it was never nobody there. But that's
Mm-hmm.
just when she would go back, back in time
Yeah.
to where maybe she
I,
was babysitting one of us or something, when we was kids or something. And she would
mhm.
always
can someone
insinuate
go
that.
get Geeky Girls? Y'all make sure y'all drop Geeky Girls link down there. Y'all connect down there the right way. Make sure y'all got Frank and Big Vi also. Anybody that's coming in the chat that's have not been connected, please do. I do have a mod down there dropping links, but make sure y'all do it one at a time and make sure y'all connect the right way because it won't do no good to just hit that button and don't stay over there. Let them know, support the people. Just support them. But go ahead,
Yeah.
Big Guy. I can relate to
So
everything you said because I'm going through this right now with my
that
mom.
was, and then the deal. The first situation to the next situation was totally different. My great grandmother was bed bound, so we didn't. A lot of the stuff that I seen my great grandma was totally different than what my dad had to deal with his mom, which was
Mm-hmm.
my dad mom, my great grandma, which was my mama.
Mm-hmm.
So great grandma was on bed rest for like 10 years. She was on bed rest for a long time, but my
Mm-hmm.
grandma, she was there. Not one day did she leave her mama's side. Every day she was right there. And I remember my aunties and uncles would come over. They would be so amazed they would be shocked, like, what's going on? But my grandma, she knew because she was there every day. She dealt with it,
Wow.
and she had like the little baby monitor in my grandma room, my great grandma room. So when my great grandma would talk, my grandma would be able to get in there. But she was able to get up a little bit at first, but she got to the point to where she wasn't able to get up at all. So that kind of
Wow.
like gave my grandma like a break because what I saw with my dad mom was totally different. My dad mom would get up and walk out the house.
Mm-hmm.
She would try to cook. She would go and turn the stove
Ooh.
on, then go
Oh my
get back in the
goodness.
bed. Go get back in the bed, and then just so happened somebody was there. So my dad and
Wow.
them had to take all the knobs off the stove. They had to get child protective little
Oh my
the little
goodness.
the little things that you put over the
Mm-hmm.
doorknob, the little white things, so that you child safety knobs. So I
What?
had to put them on the
Wow.
door so that my grandma wouldn't walk out the
So she
door.
had
So
it real bad, huh?
yeah, my dad mom was totally different, a totally different experience than my great grandma.
See,
My
it's different stages. It's different
yeah.
stages of the dementia. See, my mom is like in like the early stage, but like again, it's starting to creep up. It's starting to go to another stage. That's why we're trying to educate ourselves more. But my mom is very she can't get out of bed, but we still have to make sure she don't get hold of nothing. Cause she be on that bed, don't let nothing be in there that should be in there. She be on there, be pulling and tucking
Uh-huh.
and she loves because she's in a hospital bed and she loves to try to get
Mhm.
that little thing what you mash the bed up and down. Like she's about where
Yeah.
my thing? I'm like, Mom, why you want this thing? I said, it ain't going nowhere. She just love to be and
You know, that's
she get
you
real
hate to see it. You hate to see them like that, but
yes. I'm
with
just like,
bed
I
rest,
get real
with
agitated, y'all. Oh,
with having bed rest, it's kind of a peace of mind. It's kind of like a peace of mind for you because
mm,
if they able to walk, that's a whole different animal to have
I
to deal
know,
with.
I know.
Because
Yes.
my dad mom would get up through the middle of the night, get fully dressed, and be lit heading out the door.
What?
Wow.
Just so happened somebody was there
It's
with
there.
her
Oh my
to
goodness.
get her. So my dad and them had to put the little knobs over the doorknob so that she couldn't
Mm-hmm.
open the door. She went in there to turn the stove on like she was finna start cooking, went laid
Mm.
back down, and just so happened somebody was there.
Wow.
I done seen my dad cry, frustrated, and I'm telling my dad like this is something that we can't do nothing about what she's going through. All we got to just manage her
Hey, Miss
more.
April, do you want to come
You
up? You have any stories you would like to share about Alzheimer? This is Big Vi up here, and this is
Mhm,
also Frank up here. And they have been
Right.
sharing some of their real life
mhm.
stories about their grandmothers. And like I said, my mom is dealing with this right now. And I had to educate myself because Big Vi, my mom, like you said, I can relate to everything you're saying. She talk about things that happened in the old day, and it's
Mhm.
good to hear some of those memories. But we have to bring her back to reality. We have to say, "Mom,
But
no,
it ain't
Very
when they
true.
get to that point, it ain't no reality no more. It's their
I
reality is
know,
what
Yeah,
they
it is
going
that
through.
reality. Yep.
I
Yeah,
know."
that is their reality. They say they go back to a baby stage, and that's why you start to hear them talk about, like my
Mhm.
great grandma would talk about the baby at the foot of the bed all the
Uh,
time. But there was no baby at the foot of the
Miss,
bed.
get her that's the link to
Oh.
the stream yard. Let me see. No, I dropped it. That's my link to my shop right there. Let me give Miss April the link to the I thought I was getting that. That's the link to the
But
channel right there, Miss April. But yeah,
yeah,
it's good to educate ourselves, because I swear I did not know about this stuff until my mama
yeah.
started being a certain way. And I used to, because my daughter's an RN. My daughter was the first one who let me knew what was going on with my mom. See, at first she said my mom was sundowning. You know what sundowning is? It's still the same
Uh-huh.
thing as
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just an early stage of
Yeah.
Alzheimer's. It's the
yeah,
same.
sundown. It's called sundown.
Yeah.
And I'm like, my daughter said, Mama, look it up. Talk about you be Googling everything. Yeah. No, my daughter
Mhm.
talking about Google it. And so, hey, Miss April, good to see you. So I had to really educate myself to see what was going on. And everything that Arthur was saying, my mama was going through it. So once we took my mama back to
Wait
the
a minute.
doctor, huh? They ordered my mama a CAT scan, and they did some tests on her, and they was
Mhm.
saying she didn't have a stroke. We would think my mom had a stroke, but because we was wondering why all of a sudden she started being the way she was. And they said, well, she having those early signs of Alzheimer's dementia. So, they was just educating us about it, telling us how to prepare for her
Okay.
and
Yeah.
stuff
And they
like
say a lot of it come from like our ancestors and people like that working in these factories and these plants. There's chemicals, that they spraying,
Mhm.
in these fields these people are working in. They
Yeah.
tracing it back to that.
yeah.
Why a lot of these older people are dealing with it. I know a lady
Hey,
right
you
now,
see on
and
that
I'm gonna tell
article
you
right
something
there,
that's so
6
something
million
that's so
Americans.
crazy.
Mhm.
Something so crazy. I have a teacher. This lady taught me when I was a kid.
Hey, Miss April,
I
good to
talk
see
to this
you.
lady every year for my
Okay, I
every
had to
year.
make sure my Bluetooth was disconnected.
Okay.
Every
I'm
year this
listening
lady
to you
called
right
me.
now.
Every
I'm gonna
year
let you go
this
and Big
lady
Bad.
called me on my birthday. She'll be
Y'all make sure
96
y'all
this year.
connect down there the right way. Go get Miss April Link, Frank, and Big Bad. These are my guests today, so y'all make sure y'all just put their links down there, and y'all can go as follow.
And so this lady, the lady that taught me in pre-K, she's 95 this year. She'll be 96. We share the same birthday. This
Mm-hmm.
lady she called me every year for my birthday. She called me and wished me a happy birthday. And this lady will be 96 years old this year. She still
Wow.
drive. She still
That's a
do for
blessing.
herself, live alone. She told
For
me
real?
when I talked to her last year on her birthday, on our birthday last year when I talked to her, she
That's a
say
blessing, Big
the
Bad.
only sickness she has is a little arthritis here and there. Outside of that, this
Thank
lady
you,
still
Lord.
drive, still do
That's a
for herself,
blessing.
still cook for herself, everything at 95 years old.
Mm,
Oh,
That's a
wow.
blessing. Yeah, that's a blessing.
wow.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, we just showing some awareness for Alzheimer Awareness Month. Cause June is Alzheimer Awareness Month. Can I see some purple hearts down in the chat? And today on my panel, I have Frank G, Big Vibe, and Miss
Hey,
April
Frank.
just came in.
Hey, what's
And I
going
want
on,
Hey,
Miss
Big
April?
Man.
Miss
What's
April
going
Yeah.
on, Miss
to introduce
April?
herself and tell us, do she know
Yeah. My
anything
name, yeah.
related to
My
this?
name is Darlene April. And I had an aunt and my best friend, her mother, and her aunties. It was hereditary.
Mm-hmm.
Had
Yes, it's hereditary.
Alzheimer's. What people have to start doing, uh, we had to bring awareness.
That's
We
right.
hate.
Right.
We have to
That's why
face
I
the
always do
fact
that on my channel.
when it happens. There's nothing we can do about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's
For the
true.
safety, for the safety of whoever they living with,
Mm-hmm.
you have to put them in the home.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I worked at the nursing home. Actually, out of all the work I ever did in my life, I liked being the CNA. And I used to work with the Alzheimer's. And
Mm-hmm.
when, like they say, when the sun goes down, they change and things that is true. But the first thing you have to do to protect yourself and your family is they have to be in a facility.
Yes,
Much as we want to take care of them, you can't do it.
that's my
You don't
biggest.
know when they gonna get up, when they gonna
Yeah,
walk
that's
out
true.
the house
Yeah.
without
Right.
no shoes,
That's
without
true.
What you saying? I
in
know
the
what you're saying.
I would
wintertime.
say that. I would
And
say that, but
so,
some of these facilities ain't even good for your
Yeah,
people
it's
when they.
not. It's not
well,
at all.
I
You right
know
about
that, but
that.
you have to find a facility. That's what
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
saying. We can't.
I seen it be done, and that's just simply because I saw my grandma do it for 10 years
Yeah, mine too.
every day. You know, it can be done.
Yeah,
You just got to be willing. If you're not willing to deal with your parent who brung you in this world
Right.
every day
but
and wait
see,
on them,
It's a
baby, I
hard
took
task.
care of my
A lot of
mother.
people be wondering, how do
I
I
took
do it?
care of my mother until she died. My mother was a small woman. If
Mm-hmm.
my mother had been a big woman, I couldn't have did it. I couldn't have tugged on her and stuff.
right?
And sometimes we can't do everything, is what I'm saying. Now, your parents, your father and them, when they took care of their mom, your grandmother, were
Now my grandma wasn't working.
see,
She
this
quit
is
her
what I'm
job.
saying. So
Yeah,
yeah,
she quit
they
her
can,
job.
if somebody gonna quit their job or they're retired and they're there 24 hours a day, yes, it could be done. But if
Yeah,
you are some still working people, you
Yeah,
can't do
I
it.
see what you're saying,
Because
Miss
when you
April.
That's
go to
true. Yeah.
sleep,
that's
they
true.
gonna get up. They might
Yeah.
turn the eyes on the stove.
I
I
just
Yeah.
know a lady, she used to take everything out of the cabinet,
Right.
take and put them in the bathroom and water.
Yeah,
I mean, they do some strange things.
uh-huh.
y'all carry on.
And
True.
I'm
and,
gonna give you
and
something to say. Y'all carry on.
I'm saying for your safety, the people whose home they are in, for your safety, if you're not gonna make your home protective of them, then you have to put them in a
Put them in the
facility.
home.
They will
Yeah,
go and turn the ovens on. They will turn the eyes on. They
That's
might
true.
turn the heat on. They might
yeah.
strike a match with the gas on.
That's true. You ain't
Because
lying about
what I'm
that.
telling you is stuff that I know people done experience.
Right.
Right.
And
I was
so,
just telling them that my
yeah,
grandma did everything that you just said. My
yeah.
dad mom did. Cut the stove on,
So if
walked out
you
the
say,
door in the middle of the night.
right,
But
but
just so happened, somebody was there. You know,
Right.
but that's what I'm saying. Everybody can't be there. And that's why you have to have the discussion. Like for instance, if my mom was living, I couldn't take care of her. I got cancer. I get a lot of swelling. Everybody can't do it. Now I got another sister. I know she would have did. She could do it. She's more healthier. But you have to consider your safety. And what I'm saying is, I know some people. Their houses can got damn nearly blown up. Their houses was set on fire. A
Mm.
room that
Wow,
been destroyed because
Wow.
they they got up and did something for
wow.
your safety.
I know
Yes,
what you're saying. I know what you're
for your
saying.
safety. And don't nobody want to put they loved ones in a home.
That's
But
true.
see,
depending on
you
where
know,
you
they
stay.
don't want to
'Cause
put
I'm
their
from the
loved
South.
ones in a home.
Being
Okay,
down south where I'm from, them facilities, you might you take the chance. You got more people being messed up and broken limbs in the facilities where I'm from than getting help. It's crazy.
wow.
Oh, wow.
Same here.
So Frank, can you? I'm
Well,
just asking a question. So Big Vibe. So are you in? How you feel about what Miss April just said?
I agree to the extent of her saying like if you can't be there 100% of the time, then it's probably best for you to get somebody in there. But
That's right.
if you can be there, if you got a big family, like my great grandma had 10 kids. So, all right, what they did was when my grandma quit her job, all her sisters and brothers, they all pitched in and gave her, made sure that she was okay, every month. If
Mm-hmm.
she had bills or whatever she had going on with herself, they made it sure that my grandma was okay. And so that my grandma could do that. And you know what my grandma did? My grandma took care of my great grandma for 10 years on bed
Wow.
rest, no
Wow.
bed sores, none of that. You know what? My grandma was the number one person in the town that I'm from for families, white or black. They call it my grandma for her service. My grandma
What?
my grandma
Wow.
flew all over this country, the
Anybody else
United
want to
States.
come up? Y'all can come up. Buddha, did you want to come up here? I don't know what happened to Buddha. Did you want
My
to come up?
grandma, she
Yeah.
worked. We from Louisiana. My grandma worked in Wichita, Kansas, Texas, all over Texas. People calling her phone because her work showed for itself. People was referring
That's
my
And I
grandma
amazing.
to
That
believe
these
is
that big
families.
thing.
amazing.
Wow.
They
Yeah.
referred they referred my
Yeah.
grandma to these families for
So
her to
how
come
your
sit with
grandmama
them.
was? How was she when she was doing
My
all this?
grandma, my grandma was she started
Anybody
when she
else
was
want to come
like
up? They can come up and
in
share
her
some
in her
stories or they
early
want to share some
50s.
insight of what they're doing.
She started
Yeah.
being an in-home, a personal in-home care assistant. That's what she was. She was perfect. They
Yeah.
pay her to come live at these people's houses with them and take care of their
Oh yeah.
my
Your grandmother
my
Yeah.
had
grandma.
a special
Yeah.
She
gift.
oh yeah.
That was a
My
gift.
my my I just
All
lost
right,
the
Caramel.
auntie.
Tell them to hit them like buttons. Share. Hit them share buttons.
I just
That's a
lost.
gift
That's
right
why
there.
people say when they ask me like who raised you or where
Mm,
I come from, I come. My grandma raised me. My granddad raised me. The reason
that's
why I
good.
have a heart the way that I have because I saw my grandma sacrifice herself for the
Right.
betterment and try to give somebody else help other people, not just her mama. My grandma used to work with a
That's
Caucasian
amazing.
lady
That's
that
amazing.
called her a nigga every day. My grandma say, "Vi, this one be calling me a nigga every day."
Wow.
All type of stuff. But the lady was going through Alzheimer's. My grandma say, that don't get under my skin. She said, you can call me what you want, but you know what? You need me to be here
Exactly.
with you.
True.
You need me to be here with you.
That's
I'm here to
right.
do a job.
Okay,
I can't
Frank.
take that and use
Frank,
it against you.
can you relate to what Miss April saying or what you're saying? And I'm
Yeah,
gonna let
I
you
can
go
relate.
ahead.
Yeah, I
I'll
can
say
relate
my
to that.
part.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead, Frank.
Yeah, I can relate to that because my grandmother went through that. She went through that before she went to the nursing home. So yeah, I can relate to that.
Yeah.
She like
For our people, um,
Hey, Buddha.
don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
We want to be. We want to be super people,
This is Buddha up here,
super
everybody.
this, and everybody got a gift.
right.
Big Vi's grandmother had that gift. Big Vi, my grandmother was the same way. She was known as a babysitter. She went all over babysitting kids. My girlfriend aunt right now, well, they call her a nanny. She's in her 80s. She's a nanny, and the family that took her
Wow.
on vacation to Paris. So
Mm,
everybody got a gift.
Mhm.
And
right.
sometimes they gift might not be in that area. It's not that they don't love the person. And I'm
I
talking about
understand
the
what you're saying, Miss
situation
April. I
I done
understand what you're
seen
saying.
people in. Like some people, they be like, hey, I'd rather give you money and help because I can't do it. Let me tell you something.
Mm,
My mother, she had lung cancer. My mother went in 4 months, and thank God.
Mhm.
Because I don't know if I could have been a strong enough woman to look at
God
my
bless you,
mother
Miss April.
that
God bless you.
lost her man.
right.
I couldn't have did it. I would have been too emotional.
I understand. I understand.
Because even when we found out she had cancer, I mean, about time we went to the doctors when she got sick when we was down south at my cousin's wedding. We brought her back, let me see, December, January, February, March. Yeah, 4 months. As soon as I started accepting the
Can one of the
fact
Dream Team mods put Dana's link in the chat,
that
please?
my mom
Caramel, and
was
one of
just
y'all put
sick,
Dana's link in the chat.
then I knew, you know, it was hard for me. And so everybody, they can't see their parents like that, is what I'm saying.
I know
But
what you're
just
saying.
because
I
I can't
understand what you're saying.
see my mom like that, don't mean that I don't love her. I
I know what
couldn't
you're
take
saying.
it emotionally.
Yeah,
And
I
so
agree with that.
Well, everybody, this is
so
Booty up here.
everybody got it calling.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling this to family in case you have to go through this.
Mm-hmm.
Have some family meetings and
I know
learn
what
how
you're
to
saying, Miss
talk
April, because I've been
and be
going through it.
adult.
I know what you're saying. I know
Yeah.
exactly
And
what you're saying.
then, right. And so just sit down with the family and talk. And don't think because one say, well, I'll give you money, I can't deal with it. Don't
Mm-hmm.
get mad at them for saying that. They can't deal with seeing their parents go down. It's not that. And some people ain't gonna never tell you how hurt. And it's usually gonna be that strongest one you thought would be the strongest person. When
Mm-hmm.
they start losing their parents, they're gonna be the weakest person.
Yes, I
I
agree
hear
with
you.
that.
I
So
hear you, Miss April. I hear you loud and
I agree
clear.
with that.
yeah.
Oh, come on,
Okay, so let me mute my mic. I'm sorry.
I want this Buddha is up here, everybody. I want Buddha to introduce herself, and she
Mm.
was saying some things down in the comments. I want her to come up here and let us know how she feel about it. Do she know anything about Al Tom? And the reason I'm doing
I'm
this
going through that right
because
now.
my mom has got the early signs of dementia, and I have to educate myself about these things. Okay, Buddha, go ahead.
No, I'm going through that right now. My grandmother has
Well,
Alzheimer's.
introduce yourself, Buddha. 'Cause I don't know. Some people might know who you are. Then some like that.
Buddha of Destiny Namaste. I do scratch offs. I mainly support a lot, and I do readings and lives and everything. What's
Okay.
up, everybody in the chat?
Okay.
But
So tell me about you got family members that's dealing with this right now. How is you coping with it?
Buddha, I thought we were from.
How?
No, I'm reading what Geeky Girls Jenna wrote.
She said she thought she was already connected with you, so she's just connecting with you. Y'all make sure y'all
Oh,
connect with everybody
okay.
that's up here on the panel. You know you already know my link, so just make sure you connect with Frank, Big Vi, Miss April, and Buddha. Hey, phone check and welcome. I think it's the first time you coming in my chat. Welcome.
Like, it's my best friend's grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
It's my best friend's mom, and to me, she's like my grandma. Cause I'm sorry, but I tell her, I yell at her, and I'm like, how do you not research what the hell the doctor's prescribing her? I
Mm-hmm.
go, if that
I'm
was my
always Googling
mother,
stuff.
I'm gonna research right there. If I don't understand what the med is, I'm gonna research what it is. And what they were giving her was a psych med. I
Mm-hmm.
went through that because when I hit my frontal, what do they call it? I have a frontal skull fracture. When I
Uh-huh.
fell in the hospital and hit my head, I started having
Wow.
seizures, and they gave me a
Y'all put some
psych
hearts
med.
up for awareness, and I want y'all to put some hearts up for Buddha. We all, I'm tell you, everybody up here. I don't know about Big Guy, but most of all of us on that panel, we going through something.
Yeah,
I
they
think
they
I think
gave
Big Guy got
me
the healthy thing.
they gave me a
Big Guy.
psych med to keep me
She got
asleep.
All of us going through something up here, either blood pressure or
That's the
something. We
thing.
dealing with
Okay.
something.
But look, listen, they gave me a psych med to keep
Mm-hmm.
me asleep. You do not give a psychedelic medication to a patient who has a brain injury. That includes Alzheimer's, dementia. So I
Uh-huh.
had to tell my friend, I'm like, if this is, it's obviously a psychedelic medication for people who have schizo. I go,
Mm-hmm.
is your mom schizo? She's like, no. I'm like, okay then. I'm like, you need to get her off of it.
I'm gonna tell
But
you about my daughter. You know, my daughter's a nerd,
yeah,
and yeah, I got medicine. I asked my daughter about that medicine, and she might be like, "Mama, that stuff too strong for you. You don't need to be taking
mhm,
it." Cause they had me on this anxiety medicine, and that stuff had me talking. I was like I was seeing stuff. I said, "I ain't gonna take that stuff." And my daughter talking about, tell your daughter to lower your doses, cause I does have panic attacks and anxiety. That's why I try to stay calm. I don't want to argue with nobody, but I research.
yeah.
Yeah, my daughter,
So
she educated me on a lot of stuff. I got my own nerve, y'all.
I started researching myself, and I found that you can reverse
Okay.
it.
Oh my goodness.
It can take months or it can take years. And
Um,
what happened was I told her she
y'all put
needs to
some prayer
stop.
signs up for my sister Ann of the
Look,
Dream Team. She said she gotta
hey,
go. She's checking on her mom from a stroke. Wow.
oh,
Y'all
I'm
put some
sorry to
prayer
hear that.
signs up. Well, I love you, Ann, and I'll check with you later. I'll text you later on today after I get off this live. Make sure everything's good. I love you.
Many prayers.
That's why we're doing these prayers, because we just don't know. Somebody might need to hear a word of encouragement, Lord Jesus.
Yeah, so she had no sense of feeling. She'll go to a stove and touch a hot pan and won't even have no sense of feeling. And her daughter would have to grab her right away and be like, no, no, no,
If
that's hot.
someone go get phones checked, link, one
But
of the
she,
Mars gonna have to go get your link phone check. Y'all
yeah,
connect with phone check down there.
but she wouldn't feel it. And
Mm-hmm.
then I'm like, all right. So I started doing my research, and I sent her like a pill, a 10-in-1, which is like 5-HTP, GABA, valerian root, chamomile, vitamin B6,
Mm-hmm.
magnesium to help you sleep with your stress and with your mood, and it has L-theanine in it. And then I told her she needs ashwagandha to protect her heart because of
Wow.
all the meds that the doctor put her on. All of
So
that,
does she deal
the
with
sec,
Alzheimer, or they was just giving her
yeah, she
medicine?
did. No, she deals with Alzheimer's and dementia. She keeps getting up every 5 minutes. She'll get up and someone told me that's called sundowning. I
Uh
said,
huh.
Yeah,
okay, so I'm gonna try
sundown. Mm.
melatonin and valerian root instead of giving her a freaking psychedelic medication.
Wow.
I told her stop the medication. So I
Mm-hmm.
sent her the 10-in-1. It's called 10-in-1 by MedChoice. It's on Amazon, but it has all the herbal like GABA, 5-HTP, valerian
Mm-hmm.
root, chamomile, everything to calm her down, like that L-theanine,
So is it
and
working? Is
it's
it working?
working. It's working
Okay.
with her
It's
mom
working.
now.
Working
Her
how?
mom,
How is the
yeah.
medication working? How is
I'm
it working?
sorry. How's it
How is
working?
the
Because
medication working?
okay, that's hold on, that's my mother.
She said,
Okay,
"How is the medication working?"
all right. Before she had no facial expression. She did not smile. She did not look at you. She did not write. She did not draw. She didn't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Now she has sense. When she touches something hot, she has her senses are coming back now.
Oh, okay.
And then she also writes her name, her
Mm-hmm.
last name, and she's also writing her son's name.
Wow. So how old is she, Buddha?
She's 62.
Okay.
Hold on, let me take
She's
this call. Must be my
62 with
mom blowing up my
Alzheimer's. That's
phone.
young. That's young, but it's not.
Hello?
Yeah, they saw it. They said start from 60 on up. 'Cause my mom is
Oh,
83.
Lord, don't tell me that. I'm turning 60. I'm gonna tell you. I've already told my family if I start losing my mind, just to
Mm.
take me somewhere. I don't
Sorry,
I
phone
don't
call.
want them to go through and
Yeah.
go through that. And I don't know what it is with people with Alzheimer's. Like they gotta go to the kitchen with this stove stuff. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
it's,
That's not
That's the
safe.
beginning,
maybe
yeah.
they used to cook or something, but it's so weird. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
why they go to the stove? I
Her
wish
mom was doing
they
that in
could
the
give us
beginning.
some answers
Yeah.
to some, because I don't
You
know
heard
why
what
they
Big Boss
like
said.
to
They had to
go.
put like certain things on their stove. Hey, invaders, good to see you. I see you're new. Welcome. I'm your host, Georgia
Welcome,
Girl.
inventors team. Hello.
And of course, do you see on my panel Frank G. Shorts, Big Vibe Opinion, Buddha the Destiny, and April Showers. So you know them, because honey, I gotta make sure I know who these people come here. Ooh,
Oh no,
child.
I don't know them.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump on off. It was nice talking to y'all,
It was good
Nice
but
talking to you
seeing
too,
you.
Miss April. Y'all
all
make
I
sure.
want to say is, everybody has a gift,
Mm-hmm.
and some people gift is not that. Please don't be upset and angry. And like I said, the ones you thought would be the strongest people to
Mm-hmm.
deal with when they see their parents losing their mind, they might have been the strongest people, but then they become
Miss
the
April, I
weakest
think
people.
you did what you had to do. Like you said,
Right.
you was dealing with your
Yeah,
own
Yeah, you're dealing with your
yeah.
own health
illness.
Oh no,
issues,
no, no.
real issues. So,
My mother I got cancer after my mother died.
Oh, you
oh,
okay?
That's what I was
Okay.
saying.
Oh, I thought
I
maybe some.
couldn't do it.
Okay.
No,
mm,
no. I got cancer a month after my mother died the first time, eight
Okay.
years ago. Then
Can
I went
someone get
through,
Miss April link again for me, please?
yeah,
I can relate
but
to what you're saying because I was at a crossroad, and it had me very emotional about it. I had to pray about it, and I'm still at that. But now I prayed about it. They had wanted me to put my mom in a nursing home, but we have a big family. People don't work. They don't do that. They can be there with my mom. You see
yeah,
what I'm saying?
that's good.
But if it get where my mom where no one can't see by her, of course I'm gonna do what I gotta do to make sure my mom okay. Because the
Yeah,
question be asked to me, how do you see about your mom? You going to running back and forth to the doctor? You going through? I said, God, God is giving
yeah,
me the strength to keep her going.
Amen.
He giving me the strength because I'm just gonna tell y'all, and I might get a little tip. I feel I'm just gonna say that if I put my mama in a nurse home, she might give up, and then I don't want
mm,
that on me. I don't want. I got
yeah,
five brothers. I don't want nobody saying because I am the go-to person. I'm getting emotional now. I am the go-to person. I'm the one they always say, look, make sure Amy, what my name Amy, make sure Amy sign off on it. I don't want to make that decision by myself. And I tell my brothers, but they always, come to me like I gotta make that decision. But I feel like back then my mama got down sick. I was struggling with it, y'all. I was struggling with it. But I went to God. I prayed. I prayed. And I got with my family. We got together. Everybody started doing what they supposed to do. Because they know I do go to the doctor. I do have things I'm dealing with. But I gave it to God, y'all. And I asked him to give me the strength. And I said, if I put my mom in the home, she might give up. And then I'm going to blame myself. And I don't want that on me. I don't want that on me. So she
well,
doing good.
let me tell
My
you
I
mom
something.
told.
doing
I
good.
mean, I totally understand that. I totally
Yeah,
understand that.
yeah.
I mean,
She doing good. And we just gonna keep on
mm.
praying, y'all. That's why I said the prayer
When
challenge.
my
We can
mom,
pray any
when my
time of the
mom
day.
got
Any time
sick,
of the day.
when my mom got sick, you know,
I got
we
emotional,
took care of
y'all.
her.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We did take care of her, but my mother only had lung cancer.
Mhm.
But I'm talking about what I've seen other people
I know what you're
have.
saying, Miss April. I
My
understand.
cousins with
I
the
feel you.
with the Alzheimer's and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But everybody, y'all have a great day.
I enjoyed you, Miss April. And you always
Okay.
you
You
have a
too,
good day
man.
too.
you share your knowledge and we gotta respect I respect you for that. And that's why I said people need to respect their elders, because you can tell us some things. Well, I ain't but a few years under you, but you can tell
Right.
us some things that we didn't know.
I
You know what
try
I'm saying?
to. I try
So
my
y'all make
best.
sure y'all
I
connect with
feel
Miss
like
April.
that's what the good Lord put me on this earth. You know, He still let me live.
That's
So
right.
I've
That's
just
right.
got to share
You
my
are a cancer
stories
survivor. You are a
and
cancer
tell
survivor just
people
like I am.
twice. I have no breath now.
Mhm.
So I'm
You're
I'm
beautiful,
okay.
Miss
I'm
April. I
still
saw
here.
you out there. I
Oh,
see you. You was out there talking about,
yeah.
look at me, y'all. She was out there in the park. She made sure, look, she tagged me in the day and said,
Oh
look at
yeah.
me, cousin
I
girl.
made sure I did the video. Hey, it's been too hot
I
for me to
know it.
go outside. I went
I got to go
outside
way in the
yesterday
evening time and
to a
walk. I go in the evening time. But you
memorial
looking
slash
good, Miss
funeral.
April. You looking good. You keep doing what you're doing. I said,
Thank
look at
you.
that, got that bite out there like a, look at that out there. She out there posing. You told the lady to put the camera on you right there. I said, look, I was just killing myself laughing. But you look good, and you
Yeah.
keep doing what you're doing. Y'all make sure y'all connect with Miss April, because
Oh yeah, it's only positive vibes. I
mm,
can't I can't be drawn to negativity and I
I
won't be.
understand. Yes, I am. I understand, and I love you. You
Oh,
keep doing
peace,
what you're doing.
love. Okay. All right.
Y'all make sure y'all connect with Miss April. Can one of the mods put a link down there again and make sure everybody does connect? Because she's a DJ too now, y'all. She be over there playing that music. She be doing it all, y'all. She does it all. But y'all know I got on a moment a while ago, y'all. It just people don't understand. You know, if you see a loved one going through something, you can feel what I'm going through.
That's true. Yeah, I
Yeah.
get you on
You
that.
try to do your best, even though sometimes you're going through what you're going through. But I have to give everything to God, y'all. I
Yep.
pray so hard, and I
Right.
said, Lord, I said just what I be saying, y'all. Lord, whatever is your will, whatever is your will, and that I just. But Boodle, your friend, who you say your friend or your who was
My
that? Are
best
they
friend.
doing better since they started
Yeah,
that
my
new medicine?
best friend's mom is pills, medication that I sent.
So are they doing
And
better since they've been on that
yeah,
medication?
they're doing real good.
Well, that's good.
And I'm real like happy because I said, okay, it's not gonna take, like it's not gonna take snap of the fingers because the doctor says she's at the last stage. There's basically no hope that
Somebody for Alzheimer.
yeah, there's basically no hope for
Wow.
her at all.
Mm.
I said
Well, we gonna pray for her, Buddha.
yeah, I
We gonna
told her
pray
after
for her.
doing my research, I said there's a lady who is on YouTube who went on a talk show and said she reversed her husband's uh Alzheimer's and he's back to normal. He's back to talking, he's back to working.
You know they
I
got
said
all
it's
kind of
based
stuff
on
out
what
here
you
now.
cook. What
Who
you
say
cook,
this,
what
y'all?
you feed them.
Magic
True.
Johnson. You remember when he came out with A? It's
Who?
supposed. Well, look, y'all. But y'all remember when he came out with A? How many years that
Yeah,
been
yeah,
from?
I remember. Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
But look,
magic.
do y'all see how good that man look? That
Yeah,
let you know that these people, they got some going on. They put money in some. I know he got the money to do it. But what I'm saying is now they're getting stuff, but you got to pay for it. It's expensive to get these different kind of medicines and drugs, and so you look
Nah,
at Joe,
it's
you wouldn't think he went through what he went through now.
coconut
That's just how it
oil.
is.
That's cheap. Coconut oil. You cook with coconut oil.
So what coconut oil
Five
do?
HTP is cheaper. GABA is cheaper. It has health benefits. It helps you everything. GABA, 5-HTP, help you
Mm.
sleep, help you calm.
You said coconut
Chamomile,
oil.
L-time, huh?
You said coconut.
Coconut oil. Yeah, if I did
I
the
probably need to give me
research
some of
on
that.
it. So when you do the research, ginkgo biloba, that right there boosts their
That is
memory, helps
Inventors
them in the
Chat. I
brain.
know I'm just new connecting with them, so y'all can connect with them. They came in a minute ago, but
that's new
I look at,
information. I never heard that before.
me
That's
either. That's why
interesting.
I
Well,
research a lot. So I think
That's
I did see
USA.
something about coconut oil, but I didn't
I
really see the
researched,
benefits.
because I researched For my
Y'all make sure y'all hit those
friend,
button down there, like, share, check out my website. I
you
does
put
have
the
a
top
website up there.
memory booster of 2022, but it's ginkgo biloba. With
Oh,
that,
okay.
it helps them. It's a natural herb. It's
Mm-hmm.
not what these damn doctors be giving psych
Right.
meds and all this shit. No, that they're slowly
I know.
killing our parents with that. I saw it because
True.
with ginkgo, it helps support
Geeky girl, do you want
memory
to come up? Geeky
and
girl,
everything,
do you want to come up? I know you got some insights on there. I know you
and
young,
it
but
helps with your
sure you
circulation, your blood
anybody else want to
circulation.
come up and
That's good information.
anybody got any
Yeah, you
questions
just
they want to
research,
ask
just
anybody on the
research
Right,
it
right.
panel?
That's
like
what I'm
I
saying. That's
did.
good
Come up.
information.
I
Khadijah, do
put
you want to come up? Anybody
the
want to come
top
up and share some insight?
top best herbs
Right.
for Alzheimer's and dementia,
Mm-hmm.
I
and
mean, I've heard of
ginkgo
herbs.
biloba
I have
came
heard of
up.
herbs before.
Yeah, ginkgo biloba, L-thine, valerian root. If
Right.
you have a problem with a parent who has sundowning and melatonin is not working, you give them 5-HTP and GABA, and
What is that, Buddha?
5-HTP and GABA help support your sleep. They help
I
you
know they give
support
my
your
mom
mood
take
and
a meds.
stress movement.
I don't know what the name of it they give her, but it's something that just help her stay calm, just for her to rest. Really, it's
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
long
what
of a
they
name
were
for
giving her mom, and it ended up being a psych med. I said, if you look in the goddamn
it.
medical book, it tells you in the medical book you do not give a
You
psych
can come
med
up here with your avatar.
to a
I asked,
patient.
she sound like me now, y'all. I said, do you
And
want to
so
come
you
up?
should research the med that your mom is
Khadijah,
taking.
you a big girl.
You heard me, Georgia girl?
Huh?
You need to research the med your mom is taking.
Oh, we have. It's like it's something that make us just rest. It's nothing that
Oh,
we
okay, see.
read the sound effects because they said it's not a cure. It's you know what dementia and all that. They said it's not a cure, but like you said, it might can be reversed, but
Right.
it takes time for everything.
With
I'm laughing
ginkgo
at what Khadijah said,
biloba,
y'all.
with ginkgo biloba, lion's mane mushroom. That's very good.
I asked
Um,
Khadijah, does she want to come up here, boo? You see what she
chamomile
said?
tea, holy basil. That's good.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Buddha just named out some herbal things, right?
I do, yeah. I research Alzheimer's
Well,
and
Buddha, do you have
dementia.
my email?
Do I have an email? Yeah, I
Do
have an
you have
email.
my email?
No.
I'm gonna put my email in the chat and I was laughing at I was laughing at what Bunny, I mean not Bunny, but Khadijah. I said, come on up and somebody she done took her wig out. She like me, y'all. One day Panama had her line going on. I said, Panama ain't coming up. They ain't got that nobody. She told my girl, turn your camera out. So Buddha, did you see me singing on Panama Panel? I wasn't feeling good that night, but I did get up there and sing a little. Did you see me?
Nah, I
You
didn't.
had
I
to go
didn't
back and
see. I
watch.
missed you. Remember?
Khadijah bad, y'all. I be on her laughing at her. She one of my new connections. If y'all haven't connect with her, I think I just dropped the link. I think that's her link right there. If y'all haven't connected with Khadijah, please do. Cause I just met her a few days ago, and I just went over there and just watching some of her videos and watched her live. She's pretty good. Yesterday she was praising God. I said she my kind of girl. She over there just praising and singing and
Yeah, she always praising and singing, cooking.
Yeah.
oh yeah, y'all already connected with her.
Yeah, I know her for a long time. She always
Right.
praising and
Me too.
cooking,
Yeah, she was cooking.
talking.
She was cooking and she was talking to that food. I don't
The
know what they
toilet overflows
but
and the
she,
hallway is full of shit. She
she just
video
took me
vlogs
right
that.
there, y'all. Woo.
She vlogged that. That made me laugh. I was like, no, she didn't. The toilet overflowed and there's feces all over, and she videoed it.
Oh, she did that.
Yes, and she was videoing it. She was like,
Wow.
I'm not gonna.
Oh
You
my
you need
goodness.
help? You need help, sir? Let me help you. Do
Oh
you
my
have
goodness.
gloves? And she's not even getting paid, and she wants to help them.
Yeah, this is what we're doing today, y'all. We're showing awareness that someone that's living with Alzheimer, and then we are ones that help trying to take care of people with them. So we have to educate ourselves more and more about it because every
What do
day
they give your mom to relax?
um girl, I ain't got the name of with me and I'm not at her house at the moment. It
Well, if
starts
you,
with a D. It starts with a D. It's
well,
a long
I
word,
don't
I know,
know.
but it just help her rest. And my daughter, like I said, my daughter is a RN. She told mom it ain't nothing but just it's basically like a medicine to rest.
But chamomile is good. Lavender,
Chamomile.
chamomile tea makes you calm, rest.
But yes, that's what we're doing up here, y'all. Just showing them awareness, and I think we have learned a lot today about Al. If you haven't learned about Al time over here, Big Key said I be having health class. Look, Big Key say, "Join the girl her health class. She got a health class going on today."
Yeah, I
Yeah,
go herbal. I'm sorry.
we doing health class today, y'all. You know, we have our serious talks, we have our fun, and we do what we got to do over here, y'all. We all about
Yeah.
lifting each other up, and I think I got some good people in my chat. Y'all make sure y'all connect with them. Geeky be putting all that positive on that young lady be over there doing all those things over there. And Miss Key, y'all know what Miss Key do now. She be
Yeah,
making you
see
hungry.
my
Eric, what Miss Key
yeah.
be doing, Buddha? Making you hungry.
Oh yeah, she made me
Yes,
hungry.
yes,
Talk about some vegetable stir fry. What?
That's the
yes.
Where the
stir
hell is
fry.
my
She gonna
plate?
cook that today.
She already cooked it. What you talking about?
I mean, look, that's my YouTube dog. I be trying to keep up with her. And of course, we got Frank up here. He does his inspiration. He does
Sea
sport.
moss
Frank
is
does it
very
all.
good.
Right, right.
We
I
got
Sea
do it
Buddha.
all.
moss,
And Buddha
turmeric,
is one of those.
ginger root.
Buddha is she is a good supporter. She don't mind supporting others. That's why I like you, my sis. I really not asking you to have
Mm.
my email. I'm gonna tell you just send me some of those things you will read it, or you can just when you go back in the chat, just put some things right now. But I was waiting on me Khadijah. I read she grabbing her wig.
I gotta re look it up because I didn't write it
Yeah, but
down.
the medals they have my mom on, it just basically it really don't do a whole lot. Just
I
have a
mean,
rest.
the
Cause she
only
be
thing I have is like the Amazon orders I sent to the Philippines for
mm,
her mom that actually helped her,
oh, okay.
and that she's
Well, that's
more
good
alert
that you
now.
are
She's she has her senses back.
well
She's
that's good.
writing,
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah,
it's
we'll
slowly
put my
coming back.
email in there and
As soon
you
as
can
she
have some.
started the ginkgo biloba, that helped her. I asked my mom, who works in the ER, who's a BSN, okay, and I asked her, and she said, "John, there's nothing to reverse it." I said, "You know what? All y'all doctors, all y'all nurses say the same shit." I said,
So she
"Watch me
grabbing her
look this up
wig.
right now." I said, "Man," I slammed the door. I looked it up, and I
Mm-hmm.
saw the video. I saw the video of the lady on the live TV show saying, if you cook with certain foods, it
Mm-hmm.
reverses it. She did it with coconut
Wow.
oil,
What did
and
you
she
see that
did.
on, Buddha? It's on
It was on YouTube. I
it's on
forget.
YouTube. Okay.
Yeah, I forget. I gotta find it for you. And then if you look up the top 10 pills to reverse Alzheimer's and dementia, number
Look
10
at
is
big body with
ginkgo
put the
biloba.
shades on. Where you going, my
Yeah,
son?
what's up?
Work? You going to work, my son?
You on mute?
Yeah, he on me.
He on mute.
You over
Uh,
there trying to unmute it?
where you going, my son? Don't tell me you going to work. Oh, he.
Oh, he pressed X.
But Miss Khadijah said she waited. She about like my stuff. Eric, look, Frank, you gotta give me a
Yeah, I'm about.
hand. Everything been going Buddha.
Yeah,
Everything is going good today. Give me a hand, everybody.
yeah,
Give me
that's
a
true.
hand. Give some applause. Yay! Spring, y'all been doing good for me today. Yay!
Yeah,
What?
hopefully it'll be good tomorrow too.
What's this that Frank?
Hopefully it'll be good tomorrow too.
Look, Frank said, string y'all just don't like you, George.
Just start your mom on ginkgo biloba.
Frank said, string y'all don't like you.
Okay?
But can y'all give me some clapping hands? My line going so smooth. ain't seen no devils come up in here. Everybody talking. Boo ain't
Right,
saying
you
join.
could Google it and read up on it.
Boo ain't
Yeah,
saying
I
join
will.
girl.
I'll check it
They
out.
need join
Cause
girl. Join
ginkgo,
girl. Y'all hear join girl? I better stop. I ain't gonna jinx myself, y'all.
ginkgo,
I ain't gonna jinx
Oh,
myself.
and
okay.
then
I ain't gonna
biloba
jinx
is
myself, y'all.
biloba.
And
The
it
best one,
reverses.
the
It
best
will
one,
reverse it.
yes, it
Look,
will reverse it. It's
Deacon
the
Gary.
top
Okay.
10.
You know how we do
It's the
over here,
top
Gary.
number 10 pill
Y'all be over there doing sign language.
that reverses and helps them get back their memory and builds
Oh,
the
okay.
neurons, and it
Oh, tomorrow I
basically,
just be
as
connecting
long as
tomorrow.
you
Let
pray
y'all
and
come
you
in and
have
just
faith,
connect and all that.
Right.
That's all I do. Just
the
take a day out the
universe
week
will heal the
for our
neurons
channels
and
to
get
just
back
come in
to
and
it.
just connect.
Everything will get back to
It'll
it.
be sometime tomorrow. I ain't got
Guess
no
what, my
time.
friend? She has to work with her
Who
mom.
is up here giving us
She
a list?
can't just leave her mom sitting there.
I don't know if y'all
If
Right,
she
understand.
right,
gives her
right.
paper
That's
to her
true.
mom, she has to say, okay, A, B, C. You have to treat them like a baby from day one. You
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to re-teach them until it comes back to them. It will come back to
Their
them, I
memory.
told her.
But one thing,
So,
my mom, she just about know everybody. But that day when she didn't know me, y'all, I cried.
yeah,
Cause
now she knows her kids and everything.
Right.
she was thinking I was my daughter. Cause a lot of people be saying me and my daughter favorite. Then she talking about your mom. Cause she was fussing like your mom ain't even been out here yet. I'm like, mom, this me, mom. And
Yeah.
and she did what my mom was say, oh shit. That's what my mom gonna say, oh but it's just like her mind it just goes and comes, but she just about know everyone though, and
Yeah, that's
doing
good.
pretty good. I said God is good. You know, she just
Right.
her knees are not good. She can't walk. But other than that, she good. She tell people what she don't want and what she do want. She know them folk wanted me to put her in nurse house. She said, I ain't going on nurse house. I ain't going on damn nurse house.
Yeah.
My mom told me so. I said, long as she's breathing good, she's eating
Don't she
good, she
comfortable?
just deal with pain, just like because I inherited that from my mom, the chronic pain. So we
Yeah.
just do the best we can.
As
But
long as she comfortable, that's good.
that's
Right.
what we try to do, make her comfortable, and
Right. Let
we
her be
try
comfortable.
to conversate with her on things. You know, she'll conversate, but then when she started talking about those old days and said she saw that
Yeah,
person
they
at the
going to do that.
corner. And I
You
say, ain't
can't
nobody
stop
in that
that.
corner, mom.
I ain't gonna lie, you can't stop that. You can't stop older people talking about back in that day.
Okay, Karen.
You can't stop that.
Yeah. But other than that,
What?
my mom done good. She tell us, I saw you chilling, my son. Where you headed? To work?
I'm going to work.
I hear that.
He's
Work.
look that. Let me do some investigation. He got us some shade. You looking like he all now what you do now? You looking all sharp over there. Put that camera on me. Let me see you again now.
I'm headed to work. I'm headed to work for sure.
But I know I
Yeah,
love him. We should be having
I
fun.
gotta block the haters. Gotta block the haters out.
I
All
know
right.
It's
that's
sunny
right.
out here in sunny Texas.
All right. It look beautiful out there. It's hot out there, Big Bang.
Yeah, it's 98 degrees
Yeah,
They
right
said
it's
it,
now.
hot
it was
here
going to
too.
be one of the hottest days, and I believe it.
Yes.
You don't work
It's
too
kind of
hard
cool.
now.
98 degrees is cool for Texas. We've been hitting triple
Ooh.
digits for the last couple of days.
But I was waiting on Miss Khadijah to come up for our end, but she had to go get a wig.
Oh, okay.
Big Bang, we don't care what we say over here. She said, I said, you want to come up? She said, man, I done took my wig off. I said, look, go grab it right quick behind me. I'm like, I ain't getting on nobody camera. I was waiting on her to come up, but I think today was a good day. Weldon said she must be in your area because she said yes, it's hot. It's hot there, so I'm assuming she's in Texas or wherever you at. I'm assuming because I know it's hot in Georgia. Y'all make sure y'all drink plenty of water. Continue to wash your hands because that stuff still. Look, we ain't talking about monkeypox, but that's gonna be my next subject, y'all. Monkeypox. That's gonna be
Yeah,
my
they
next. That's gonna be
Yeah.
my next topic next Wednesday. Wellness
they say
Wednesday.
they had a case of it in Dallas.
Okay. But that's my next health class. Like the old folks say, if I live to see next Wednesday, that's gonna be the next health class. And I would have looked that stuff up, y'all. Ooh, child. They're open. They say it's in the United States now.
So you just say you got a case in Dallas. That's right across the street.
I'm gonna read more about it, educate them more, and then when I do my show next week, I'm gonna have it presented. So, yeah, Wellness says hot where she at. Y'all stay cool. Y'all put some more hearts. I waiting on Miss Khadijah to come. I should really have enjoyed everybody. And you hit the wrong thing, Buddha. Y'all make sure y'all connect with Frank and Big Vi, and y'all connect the right way down there. And over here, I just try to show a lot of awareness because we need to educate ourselves more. And Big Vi, I appreciate you for sharing those stories about your grandma. Your grandma was a soldier. She was one of them. I bet she could cook too, Big Vi. Is you still on, Big Vi? He on the road. You make sure you watch that road, not Big Vi. But he was just sharing how his grandmama took care, everybody. And Frank, he have shared some light and what he had to go through with his grandmama. And Frank,
my mother cooked too. Yeah, my grandmother cooked too. So yeah. Yeah, my grandmother cooked for the whole neighborhood.
My grandma used to be
my grandmother cooked for the whole neighborhood. Everybody.
I used to love my grandma cook those collard greens, those sweet potatoes and cornbread.
Yes, Lord.
One of them country girls. Used to put them fingers down up in there.
Yeah.
Y'all. We talking right now. How many of y'all in the chat still eat collard green with your finger? Don't tell the truth. Tell the truth. How many of y'all still eat collard green with y'all finger? Me. I do.
Yeah, I do it once in a while.
How many of y'all still get down in the dirt, put them fingers down in that bread and eat them collard green? How many of y'all do that? We gonna go friends panel. All right. How many of y'all, Frank, you still do
that? Once in a while.
I'm not gonna be in the restaurant and stuff like that,
Yeah.
I would
who these gas prices through the roof?
I believe it.
I asked a question about how many of y'all still eat greens with your finger. Me.
Oh yeah, I just started. I only eat particular people green. I don't eat everybody green.
Me neither. Nah,
See, these little young children don't know that about that, child. Y'all don't know how to get that bread, that whole cake bread. Let me school y'all little girls down now. Let me school y'all.
Hot water bread.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Everybody green don't be the same.
None at all.
I feel you, big girl. But look at Kiki girl that. Kiki girl and Big Key, they ain't no one in their 30, right? They don't know that about putting their fingers down in them green. Cause I can remember my mama had them little whole cake bread. She's a flip them on the stove, big bag. Y'all feel what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I feel what you're saying. My grandmother did that.
That's what I'm saying. Tell me that wasn't no good eating. Tell me that
wasn't
no good eating.
Everything they say bad for us, our ancestors survived off of. Make that make sense.
Right. That's true.
I can remember my mama. Ooh, you don't see the link. My mom used to flip that cornbread, y'all. And it was so pretty. And get what, y'all? I'm ashamed to tell y'all. I be trying to make them things. My bread don't never, and my children. They be like, Mom, what happened to your bread?
Yeah. And see, one thing I noticed about my grandma, everything was made from scratch. No box made.
Mine too.
I can't bake no cake. I can't do all this.
My grandmother was a cooking woman. My grandmother was a cooking woman, for real. She cooked for everybody.
Yeah, those gas prices are. I just brought the link with Miss Khadijah. I think she didn't grab the wig right quick. But yeah, we just had to put a little joke in there and have a little fun. But hey, Uno, welcome. I see you on somebody's chat. I got connected with someone. Okay, who it is? K Love. Hey, K Love. What's
good?
Hey, what's going on?
Whether you have a wing or whatever, you still looking good. You know everybody tell everybody who you are and tell everybody what's your street name. I mean your channel name. Tell everybody who you are and tell everybody what's your street name. I mean your channel name.
I hear.
Somebody echoing.
Is it double talking? Let me make sure my other phone off. Is it double talking? See, yeah, it's back going.
See, Geeky Girl and Miss Key don't know that by putting them finger down in them collard greens. I know Khadijah know about that. I already know she know about it. Somebody echoing a song. Is it me or it didn't happen to you? Hey, look, it didn't happen to you, Kay, but maybe it's something.
Let me do something.
Y'all know more about this stuff than me. Y'all make sure this is Uno. I met him. I think I met him a couple days ago. I think it's a guy. I had to make sure I look at these folks good, so I don't want nobody popping up here. I don't know.
You don't want no deal up on Charlie Perry, huh?
Right.
Hey, love, you back on? Because she was echoing. Was it me or her beat by?
It was her. She came in. See, that's why I came off the last time, because when I'm on my iPhone and hit your link, it don't close the YouTube tab out, so it be echoing. So that's why
I can't use my phone. That's what I figured out, Frank. When I use my computer, I can get people on my panel, but when I go through my phone, I can't get people on my panel. I don't understand that. And so I figured that out. That's why things been going kind of okay right now. Well, everybody.
Okay, how about now? I just cut my mic back on.
Okay, everybody.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, what you told me, Big V, cut that YouTube off. That's what I did, and it stayed up on StreamYard. Okay.
Okay, everybody. This is K Love. She's gonna introduce herself to everybody. Y'all make sure y'all one of the mods, and y'all make sure y'all get her a link and make sure y'all connect with her the right way down there. Okay, I'm giving you the flow now. Tell everybody who you are.
Y'all make me feel like I'm in church at testimony.
the doors to the church are open.
I got my door open now.
Okay, I'm
Go ahead and tell
Khadijah
everybody
Reeves.
who you are.
I'm Khadijah Reeves, and I started YouTube about 6 years ago. My daughter is deaf, so we really got on YouTube to like communicate back and forth on videos and emote.
Okay.
It's like a free video thing. So actually, I just started this account by mistake, and then I just started reading a daily bread. Reading a daily bread every day, 2 or 3 times a day. I cook on here, everyday living, and it just started growing. I ain't have a clue it was gonna be, like it is now.
Well, that's
and
good.
I did get monetized, and it's everyday living. How do you economize as a single woman, lives alone, no welfare, nothing but what you go out here and work for, and assistance when you need it, and stuff like that. Is just everyday living as a Christian. From being from the streets, you know what I'm saying? I'm 55 years old, just turned 55 in June, and it's everyday living. The ups and downs.
Sister. I hear you.
And I just be myself, and it just grew. I cook.
And do you see what we was talking about today? Do you know anybody that has Alzheimer or dementia? Are you familiar with that, or can you relate to something?
I didn't have a family member that had it, but I used to live across the street from a lady that did. And I used to always, kind of try to look out for her when her children had to go out and work. She would come outside sometimes and think somebody was trying to break in. And she would come out with a gun, but she would see me on the porch and say, come here, like that. And I go over there. And she said, somebody in my backyard. And I would go back there and look. And I said, baby, ain't nobody back there. They always think like to me, when I would see her, she would think stuff was coming. Somebody was trying to get her. And stuff like that. And, and I would just go across the street and try to calm her down, call her son, and then they'll come. I would just call for help. But I never, when she see me, she would speak to me. And she knew me. But, other than that, she always thought somebody was coming and that she had to grab a gun. Now, I was nervous about going over there. But I would just say, okay, Jesus, I'm just going to go into somebody.
I think they mind be telling them that. Khadijah, this is Big Vi, and this is Frank. So y'all
Hey,
make
Big
sure
Vi.
y'all
Hey,
connect
Frank.
with each other.
Hey,
How's it going?
Nice
How's
to
it
meet
going?
you, Big Vi. But I know Frank Dree. I said Dree. Frank G. I love
yeah.
that voice. You know,
And
he
this is
got that
Khadijah,
Baltimore
everybody.
voice. I love Mr. Frank G. I've been knowing him a long
And
time.
was you
Right.
able to finish your dinner last night? I saw you in there, you was just talking and
Oh, well, last night I cooked the wings and I made some carrots, but you might be talking about them baked potatoes.
you was over there talking to it. You
Honey,
didn't
I've been
know I
talking
was
to that
listening
food.
to
Honey, you got to
your
rub.
video.
You got to rub it and flip it down. I'm about to go in the freezer now. Hang on, let me see what I'm gonna cook.
But this is Khadijah, everybody. Y'all make sure y'all connect with her. She's funny. She's a very positive person. She just told y'all her bio, who she is, what she represents. So y'all make sure y'all connect with her. And what she was saying was her neighbor was like that, and she was, in other words, it seemed like she was schizophrenic, right? She thought that somebody was after her. Okay.
Mm-hmm. She saw what I used to feel so sorry for her. You know, she family, passed away and stuff like that. And it was a little sad,
Y'all make sure y'all hit those like buttons down there.
Yeah, I stayed in that neighborhood for a few years when I first moved up here to Charlotte because I was actually from Salisbury, but born in New York. And you get close to your neighbors. And she was funny acting before she got deep into it. She wouldn't even allow you to come over there. She wouldn't even want to speak to you.
So she didn't ever scare you?
Got sicker. It seemed like to me she recognized me more when she got sicker.
So she never did.
I just take that as God letting her know this lady right here ain't gonna do nothing to hurt you.
All right,
so
that's why I'm gonna ask you.
Called on me a lot. She would wait for me to come on.
Did she ever scare you?
Yeah, when she would come out with that gun, I'd be like, Lord,
oh wow,
man, she could have.
I know.
I thank God it never happened. Never happened. She didn't never aim it at me. Go after me.
That's what Big Guy was talking about. How his what you said, your granddaddy or somebody was leave the house.
My grandma would leave
the house. That's why. And then he said they would go to the stove and. That's why
you gotta watch out for them.
Really, I'm just gonna be
honest. If you dealing with somebody, you gotta take the knobs off the stove, put childproof locks on the door.
You ain't at my girls down now, is you? Did I be down at my girls?
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that.
Don't be at my girls.
That's the only
girls down now.
That's Uno picking on my bonnet. He always gonna snatch my bonnet out.
So you know him. I have to make sure I know these people, huh? But
I can't see the check.
Disguises and devils and everything. I learned my lesson the other day. So he good people.
Oh, Uno is the bomb. I'm sorry, Uno. I can't hardly see the chat because I got my laptop back this way because I'm getting ready to wash some dishes. And I'm sorry.
No, you know who they
love me some Uno.
We gotta check these folks' resumes and backgrounds.
I'm sorry, Uno. I couldn't see you, baby.
You heard what I told you. You gotta be minded. You gotta put when over here in this sector, you're gonna stick out like a sore thumb if you ain't been over here. Your name gonna pop out in the chat.
I ain't lying.
Hold on. I ain't never seen his name. That's a good thing about
people. So he good people, y'all. Cause my mom get ready to swap him out. I told him anything coming here, not moving right, get him out of here. Don't ask no question, get him out of here. I done had my experience with them devils. I can't deal with them devils.
Good to go. He always talk about he gonna snatch my bonnet. I love him to death. He be in my lives and everything. I just couldn't see the chat.
I got some mud. I got some sniper muds in the bushes now. You see them Dream Team women coming up here. You see them the other day. Them women don't play. I got them Arab women down there like Kiki and Mickey. They ready to pull that trigger. Look at Mickey down there.
I'm gonna have to come over on your channel and Cathedral and see what you got going on over there.
Okay. Now on Sundays I do church.
What you finna cook now?
I do church all day on Sunday. I start at 5:30 in the morning. Hey, babies. There go my little angels at the door on roller skates. And
hey, sweetie.
I from 5:30 until, and I don't monetize those because I play music.
Who no talking about you down now?
Oh, look at my baby's hair. Y'all say hello to my little neighbors.
Hey, sweetie. Hey,
look at them
so cute. Hey,
Y'all, it's
Hello.
hot. Y'all go get y'all a bottle of water, okay?
Oh,
Go get
that's
some
so
water.
sweet. That's so sweet of you, Khadijah. I
Y'all,
ain't got my babies here with me, honey, but I got my little 4-year-old. You know, she was. You heard what I said about her the other day. She been pressing Elsa for a whole month. That little girl will pull that costume off for death. But we done finally able to pull it off for her. I said, my daughter said, Mom, I messed up when I brought that thing. She thinks she a princess for real. God talking about she done changed her name to Princess
honey,
Elsa.
they ain't gonna let you wash it.
No, we had to take it out for her. I said, oh, come on here now the other day with that costume on. But yeah, that's what we just doing awareness over here, and I do a lot over here. I like to try to uplift a lot of things, you know. 'Cause it's a lot of this stuff going on right there in the world, and I like to praise him over here too, Khadijah.
I
I
mean,
love
I'm
to praise
human.
the Lord too.
Let me tell you something. I don't point no fingers. I don't judge people. I'm human, okay?
That's
And
right.
God is working on me. I don't do that. I don't talk about people on my channel. I don't put nobody down on my channel. I let
That's
you come
it.
in and talk. I don't allow no cussing in my channel.
All right.
Cause I will cuss. Don't. I'm not up here like I'm all holier than
I
thou.
know what you're
Okay,
saying.
I'm a human being.
That's right.
And the Lord is working on me. I like to have fun. I like to cook. I like to praise the Lord. I like to do it all. But like I
All
say, I'm
right,
a work
then.
in
So you
progress.
are welcome over here with us.
I
You
think
are
I know
welcome
I
over here.
felt it. That's why when I came, I said, "Oh yeah." You know, girl, I
Yeah.
got that
I
discernment,
got
baby.
my YouTube started up here. Have you went to his channel yet, Big Vi? Have you went to Big Vi channel yet? That's my YouTube son.
No. Okay,
You
wait
need
a
to
minute.
check him out, cause he young, but this boy got an old soul, girl. You hear
Wait
me?
a
He
minute.
can
Wait a
tell you some
minute.
stuff. Big Vi can tell you some stuff we ain't know nothing about.
Okay, now I hope this don't mess up the sound. See, I had to.
I
You ain't
hear
charged
that.
up enough. Hold on.
And you, of course, you said you already
Because
know Frank.
wisdom and knowledge don't have nothing to do about with
Right.
age.
That's
You know,
true.
Yeah,
it's
true
all
that.
about
True that,
it's
honey.
all about your upbringing. And if you were one of them, see, all
Y'all make sure y'all connect down there. We ain't
children
forgot about y'all down
don't
here.
like to
Look,
listen
all
to
of us up
older
there just
people.
to talk. We ain't forgot
Okay,
about
look
y'all
at
I
down
was
this.
one of
there.
them ones that
Long y'all down there being good, connecting right, treating everybody right, connecting with each other channels. If you
It don't
haven't
matter how
connected,
old you are, as long as you got the knowledge, it don't matter.
all you got to know. And that comes from like me. When my granddaddy used to work on lawnmowers or whatever, I used to be right up under my granddaddy. And
Right.
we would have conversations, and you know, in all them conversations I took to heart and I took
That's
it
a
with
good
me and I
thing.
carried
y'all
it.
go get Uno chat. Go get Uno channel.
That's a good thing.
I carried
Yeah.
it. My grandma, like I talk about my grandma, I talk about my grandma the way that I do because if I ever questioned, ever had a question of God and angel, my grandma was a direct reflection of it. When they say God loves
Yeah.
everybody, my grandma would give somebody the shirt off her back. She
Wow.
cared
That's
for
That's
love. Yeah.
amazing.
she put the world before her. I know that for
I
a fact.
agree
I can
with
say,
that.
you
Okay,
know,
is that
so
his link?
So my
My
big
grandma
guy.
was the same
Yeah,
way.
I got
that's
my
where I
phone. I'm
come
getting ready
from.
to get you now.
I've been
Uh,
blessed. I was blessed to be
can
brung
somebody
up
put
around
Big
two
Vi
good
link in the
people.
chat? I'm trying to see can I go to it. But yeah, he talk about a lot of things over there.
Grandmother
He
loved
young, but he got an
everybody.
old soul, huh? I mean, you can hear how he talked that he was raised well, and of course, you already know Frank. Frank just an all around person too, and he always come up in, even though sometimes I lie, be going crazy. Frank will laugh at me if anything. He might say, "Tell you, girl,
One
nobody
super
hate,"
so
but he be honest with me. He said, "I don't
I'm
think
just
Steve
straightforward. I keep
Yep.
it real.
he be
Yeah,
having fun
I
over
ain't with
here."
no foolishness. No, I love getting
hey,
to know people and just this is a venting tool for me, y'all.
Yeah,
This K
that's
goes
what it
through a
is.
lot.
That's
I've
what it
been through a
is.
lot, but I know God is stronger. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
oh yeah,
And
definitely.
I'm
oh
just
yeah.
trying to be wholeheartedly with Him. And honey, I'm acceptable to a subjective criticism. You know
I
what I'm saying?
see.
I'm always forever learning. I'm
That's
forever
right.
learning.
That's right.
I don't know it all, honey. And if
Hey,
it's
oh, I
anything we
forgot about
discuss,
Mama Miss Elnora, y'all.
there you
Y'all
go
need
right
to
there
learn
way.
something about Mama Miss Elnora. That's the mama on this channel right here. She been under the weather. She been sick, but it's good to see you. It's good to
Oh
see you.
no.
Miss Elnora, she is a preacher, y'all. She's a preacher. She just been on the weather, but she's my mama. Her and my daddy used to date, y'all. I'm telling my daddy business. My dad used to date. A couple years ago, my dad just got married. My dad, like a Rolling Stone. He just got married the other year. My dad married a year, but him and Miss Eleanor almost got married. And you know one thing I like about her, you know when you date your dad or your mom, a lot of folks don't still want to fool with you. Y'all know what I'm saying, right? They
Right.
just
Separation come, they leave,
Yeah, but that one thing about her, she didn't treat me no different. I didn't treat her no different, even though I got a new stepmom. But we still always kept that connection. So, and that's a good thing,
Yeah,
But they ain't got to do with me. That was not what my dad was doing. Yeah, they do with me. But it's good to see you, Mama Eldar. You got your birthday, Brian. Sent her something for her birthday. Did you say you got your birthday present? That was good. You about to pray, girl, right now? I know that's right because you've been down. I mean, she been out of the weather for a minute, y'all. I think since January or February. But she's here with us. She's strong. She come in here and peek at me every now and then. And then we talk offline, so I know, what I'm saying. But she's good, y'all. Y'all put some hearts up for my mama dying now.
That's a blessing.
Already Maria stepmother's people.
Okay, let me dry my hands off.
But
I just finished.
We just been over here just talking about Alzheimer and dementia, and we have learned a whole lot today. It's good to educate yourself on things, and my door is always welcome to positivity, uplifting, and
Yes.
I'm all about having fun. I be saying my door open, but sometimes you can't open that door for everybody. Can you, Khadijah?
No,
Right.
no sir, Bob.
None at all.
Everybody in your house.
Everybody in the house. Somebody got sticky fingers.
What you said, Big Guy?
Right.
Some of these people got sticky fingers.
Yeah.
Some of these got sticky fingers. Some of them ain't got respect. Some of them don't know no better.
That's true.
So I'm gonna go around the circle, but because I'm about to get ready to close, I'm gonna go around, let everybody put their clothes in. Tell everybody what if y'all got anything coming up on your channel, let them know. I think she didn't cook, so y'all go over. We gonna raid, or you gonna go live, Mr. Deja?
I wasn't, but you want me to?
It's up to you now. It's up to you.
I don't know how to
I
don't know how my StreamYard is cutting up, so I ain't gonna be able to pull nobody up.
You know how I do. But just let Frank, what you got going on today? I'm gonna go around the circle. We're gonna go around the circle.
Just the prayer video.
You already did your prayer for the day, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We got this prayer channel. We just been doing like prayer videos or either doing a live, just showing some words of encouragement. Just doing that for 5 days, sharing on our channel. Because somebody might need an encouraging word, something to lift the spirits up.
Right.
So, Vi, what you got going on, son?
Working, and you hear me over here.
You working for real.
Oh, nice. I'm finna go to work and
You ain't there yet?
No, I just left. I'm headed to work, man.
But did you do your live the other day? You must have did a live the other night. Did you do it?
No, I ended up not doing it live because of the people try to strike my channel because of whatever reason they do.
I did hear you say something like that. Somebody strike your channel?
They didn't strike it. They tried to, but YouTube say I wasn't in violation of no content or whatever. So they tried it, but guess what? You can't break what you didn't make, and that's big vibe.
You better say
and what God has for you, it is for you. And what He has for you is for
these
me.
people out here,
so devil, stop.
Devil, I stop you. I don't even acknowledge you.
Hello.
You have no premise over here.
What lie was that, Big Vi?
The one I did about JP and the military lady that was reporting from Fort Hood. And I talked about some other stuff. So I talk about a little bit of everything. I talk about this. It was with I talked about Rhonda Pace, the Jewel Scott lady from Fort Hood that was being harassed. I talk about I really talk about like bringing awareness to like how all of these people are they say but they only advocate for select women when
I think I remember
it's
that
over
live.
300,000 missing 300,000 missing black women in this country.
Oh yeah,
So, but
yeah,
y'all only
yeah.
choose to only choose to
That's
support
true.
the black women
I think
who
I remember
abuse
that live you did.
celebrities.
Y'all gonna hey chat,
You
y'all
know,
getting a
so
treat up there. Miss Khadijah's cooking. What you cooking
I'm
over
all I'm
there, girl?
75 away from my 1K. I'm almost at my 1K to
All
try and get
right.
monetized.
No, that's
Miss
right.
Khadijah cooking for y'all. All right, that's gonna be good. So you almost there? All right then. We're gonna keep on working and gonna get me there. I gotta keep on pushing to get to that 1K myself. Woo. I had no idea it take a lot of work to build a channel, but I'm gonna keep on pushing, y'all. I'm gonna keep on
Yeah,
pushing.
1K is rough.
Well,
I'm
I'll
keep
guess
say
on.
what?
1K. Yeah,
Guess what?
1K. Yeah, you
I
got to
hit
keep pushing.
2K last night.
You did?
I hit 2K last night.
Well,
Congratulations. I know that's
Thank
right.
you.
We're still struggling trying to get to 1K.
Don't worry about it. I got something for that. Y'all come to my lives, but when y'all come to my lives, I'm gonna make sure everybody got wrenches. All I gotta do is drop it. I do sleep lives.
Okay.
I start when it's time
Yeah.
for the daily bread to come out. I go slap
When
the
do you
sleep
do
with it.
that, Miss Khadijah?
I do it every night if I can.
I've been in your
You
sleep
have a
live.
time, you
Yeah,
got a link you can drop.
Okay.
I've been in her
Drop
sleep
your
live.
link, and I will pin somebody. I pin Big Tim today. He 23, I think, away from 1K. So I'm a pin. I haven't decided who I'm a pin tonight, but
Okay.
it will be you. I'm
What
gonna go live
time
tonight.
you get started?
Okay, I'm gonna go live tonight, probably around 8. The Daily Bread comes out at 8 p.m. tonight.
You got
So
your link to that live already?
Huh?
Do you have that link to that live already?
No, I don't know how to do all that, honey. You wouldn't believe what I don't know how to do. I don't know how to do nothing on here.
Khadijah, you ain't by yourself. Sometimes
I don't know how to do nothing.
I be asking Miss Key. Miss Key just like she my daughter for real. I be like, Miss Key, what I gotta do right here? She can tell you. She's just like my daughter for real on YouTube. I can go to her, I can ask Miss Key what I need to do right here. I know she get old tired old Georgia girl, but she good people. I love that little girl.
Okay.
But,
so far, we in the Book of Psalms.
Okay.
I'm gonna start. I ended it off last night in Psalms 31. I just listened to it while I'm cooking.
Y'all heard
while I'm doing stuff.
Khadijah said she's coming on at 8. Y'all just put a link there. Okay.
I might do it around 7:30. Get everybody warmed up and ready. Soon as y'all hear my phone, that church bell.
Yes, Eastern and Central. What's the time zone?
I live in Charlotte, North Carolina, and right now it is 6:42.
Mickey knows what I gotta do.
Y'all go ahead.
Well, that's Eastern Standard Time.
What
I gotta make sure. Mickey, you got our time down, right? What time is we ain't got too much long to go there.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm gonna go ahead and cook, fix me something to eat, jump in the shower. And I'm telling you now, I'll be in my room, in my bed, read my daily bread.
Yes, he does.
And I
yes,
go
he does. Yes.
And I leave it running.
So
and
y'all
I'm
see what we got going
I agree with that.
coming up next.
I don't play with it.
We're gonna go to Khadijah Silent. What you said, Daily Prayer Live?
It's a daily bread. It's the
daily
nighttime daily bread. All I do is read whatever the daily bread is for tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I say a prayer, for everybody to have sweet sleep. I pray for people in particular that need special prayer.
Okay.
And everything.
Put that prayer in for me because I'm dealing with shoulder problems.
Okay. So I'm gonna pin you tonight.
Okay.
So make sure you got your
Come
notifications.
on, y'all. We're gonna raid Khadijah tonight at 7:30.
7:30, 8 o'clock. I got to hear up, fix me something to eat now. I got to wash my bookie now. I got to go.
All right, I have enjoyed you. I have enjoyed you, and we're gonna have a Georgia girl raid at 8 o'clock. We're gonna go in. We're gonna go in like some soldiers now. Well, go
All
ahead
right,
like
y'all be
you
ready. Miss K gonna have a plate of food. Hopefully, I'm gonna hurry up. I got to put this in some
You
water.
go
I'm
and get
gonna have
that
to make me
food
a
on,
turkey
but I
sandwich.
have
Look, everything froze.
now how you
Don't worry, you don't know me. I don't use that defroster. Cold water, cooling water. Put it in
all
some
right now.
cold water.
But I have enjoyed everybody. My chat been doing good. Ain't had no devils coming in there. Them women down there were ready for them down there. Sunday they almost took me out of here, but I said, God is good. I kept on coming back. They said, hey, they said, girl, don't let nobody take you off your square. Don't let nobody take you off your line. You keep doing what you're doing. Either they gonna like what you're doing or just don't even come over here. So if you don't like what I do, keep a stepping. Cause we even
That's
have
right.
it over here.
Let
We even had it over here.
me tell you this. Let me tell you this, though, Joe. The signs of the devil only mean one thing. You doing something.
Yes, you're doing something good.
Exactly.
Yes.
They can't stand to see people getting along. I'm like, what's going on here? But today I'm so proud. I gotta pat my own self on the back. Oh, Frank, my line went smooth.
Yes.
Everybody can hear each other. Frank went up there doing all. Georgia girl, what? I can't see you. He wasn't laughing at me, so I gotta get my own self. McKee wasn't out there laughing at me, her geeky girl. They be like, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. What you said, Georgia girl? So God is good. Things are working over here. I'm glad to meet you, Khadijah. I love
Nice
all my
to
new
meet you too.
connections. I love my chat down there, my Dream Team sisters, my Everywoman girls down there. Look at them girls down there. They know what I do down there. Put them roses up for everybody. But I have enjoyed everybody. We're gonna go relax for what? How many minutes we got for you come on, Khadijah?
As soon as I finish whooping me up something to eat, I don't have no look. Soon as I finish,
As soon as I
break
see you
my
coming,
bed
I'm
up,
gonna
take
go
a
there and hit your
shower.
bell.
I'm
That's
coming
all I can
on.
do.
This is
Okay.
for y'all to come and kick your shoes off. Relax, release your mind.
That's
Don't
right.
worry about nothing. You come over there and I want y'all to
Keep
be on
off
your
your
couches,
shoes
your
and
chairs,
relax.
and your bed. I'm just gonna be me now. I'm gonna have
Be
on
you.
clothes.
Be
I don't
you,
be
Khadijah.
I be decent. But I'm getting ready to wind it down like I'm going to bed. I got to be at work early in the morning.
I
And I'm
feel
gonna
you.
talk to y'all
But
until
I have
I'm done.
enjoyed everybody today. Miss Marie, you could have came up here, Miss Marie. If y'all haven't made those connections down there, y'all can do at this time. Y'all can just drop y'all links if y'all would like to do. I'm about to get ready to close. If you haven't made that connection since you've been in the chat, y'all go ahead and do that. Because we're headed over to Khadijah in about 30 minutes, I believe. So they get everybody a chance to relax a little bit or whatever she said she go live. Y'all just make sure y'all got a bell on.
Make it closer to 8.
Huh?
Closer to 8. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let this unthaw. What you look at? It's already unthawed. I told y'all cold water. See, cold water. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna leave
raid, so y'all
and take my shower now. I'm gonna go ahead and take my shower first. I'm not even gonna cook yet, and I just start out cooking. How about that?
That'll be fine.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take my shower. And I'm gonna come on down and I see y'all. I'm gonna go live and y'all will see me. I don't know what I'm gonna name it yet. I don't know.
Okay,
don't worry, y'all gonna see me.
It's good to see you.
See y'all in a bit,
we'll
okay?
be
I'm
over
gonna
in a little
close out.
bit. All right, then.
Let me hit that X.
That was Miss Khadijah. We will be going to her channel in by 8 o'clock. We're gonna have a Georgia girl raid. We're gonna just go over there and hang out with her. She said she gonna just come over there and relax with her for a minute. And y'all just do what you do. Go on and relax for these little 30, 40 minutes. And I'm gonna go and probably just find me something to eat. I did my little walk already. I had to do it early, Frank. It's hot out there, Frank.
It is, yeah. Yeah, I did mine today too.
It's hot out there. Real out there.
Yeah, I have enjoyed you.
I told my boss, I said, hell. I told my boss, man, hell that came out the ground, ain't it's so hot out here.
But we have enjoyed y'all. I love my chat today. Everybody was being so nice and they was connecting down there. And that's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to run smooth with nobody having no kind of problem. And that's what we do over here. We try to lift everybody up. We try to connect. We try to bring some awareness to the things we're talking about. Frank, I enjoyed you. We got our bells
Thank
on to see what, because you know we got that basketball game coming up with tomorrow.
tomorrow. Yeah, yeah.
And y'all make sure y'all go watch Frank video. He dropped early. He did a prayer this morning. So you haven't did anything since then, Frank?
Nope.
And make sure y'all, Big Vi is almost at his 1K. I'm so proud of Big Vi. He did look. He started after me. Did you start after me or before me? You already had your channel, right? But anyway, he didn't bypass me, y'all. But I'm so proud of him. Though. When you work hard, it gonna eventually come to time. That's why I said my day coming. I said whatever for me, gonna be for me. I don't try to knock nobody up for getting what they need to get to. Cause all of us out here trying to make it, y'all. All of us trying to make it. So it's enough out here for all of us. So y'all continue to keep doing what you're doing. Stay blessed. Stay encouraged. And what I always say, stay what? Prayed up.
Praise, yeah.
Stay prayed up. And I'll see y'all over there at Miss Khadijah. I enjoyed everybody that came, and I saw Panama. I seen a lot of y'all came in today. I was so surprised to see my mom, Miss Eleanor. I'm gonna have to go text her now because we talk online. It was just good to see her. All right, Frank, what you got? I know you got something good to eat, Frank.
Yeah, I'm gonna get something to eat. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out something.
Now. All right, Geeky Girl, thank you for holding it down. What you got going on your channel, Geeky Girl? If y'all got anything coming up, like a live or premiere, you and Miss Key or anybody in the chat got anything going on, y'all put y'all link in there for everybody can connect. Because y'all have been working that channel down now. Woo, I thank God my girls down now.
I'm about to get off. I'm about to bounce off.
All right, Frank, it was good seeing you, and we'll be seeing each other around the block. And thank you for sharing that about your family. I pray that you have a blessed night, and just stay encouraged and keep doing what you're doing.
All right.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, chat. We did good today. Thank you, StreamYard. Thank you. And thank everybody that gave me a like or a thumb up or that shared me out. Because this is something that we need to pay close attention to, especially if you got family members what is going through this. It's good to educate ourselves on things what's going on, because you never know. Like when I brought this segment today, I didn't know that I knew that some people out here got family members, but I didn't know what it took for them to be able to take care of their family. And it's not an easy task. And I'm gonna keep on praying and that my mom, she just have better days, like all of us just have those better days. We just got to keep trusting God and just praying for the best. So I'm finna go, y'all. I enjoyed y'all. I love y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all know y'all them Everywomen down there. So love y'all, and I'll see y'all on the next go round. See y'all at Khadijah if y'all can make it. Bye-bye.